Well, good evening, folks. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is our broadcast for Eads at Granada in six-man football. Thank you very much for tuning in this evening. This game is exclusively on our YouTube and Facebook pages here on our live video streaming. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm your broadcaster for the night, Ethan Smith-Senna. Thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate the support. This, of course, is the Scooters Coffee Game of the Week. Scooters Coffee invites all sports fans to stop by 1231 North Main Street in Lamar today to enjoy specialty coffee, iced drinks, blenders, smoothies, teas, and baked from scratch pastries and more. Their convenient and fast drive-thru will get you in and out and onto the ball game. Scooters Coffee, amazing people, serving amazing drinks amazingly fast. Thank you very much to them for bringing us our Scooters Coffee Game of the Week. We will now take a break to play some ads for you.
Peacock Funeral Home in Lamar appreciates the dedication and hard work that all of the student athletes in southeastern Colorado have put forth to make this season a success. With 4 generations of trust and service, Peacock Funeral Home cares about southeastern Colorado.
Sports fans looking for handcrafted food and cocktails in a one-of-a-kind setting. Tavern 1301, located inside the beautifully remodeled historic Cow Palace, is your go-to spot in Lamar. Tavern 1301, where flavor meets tradition.
And we are back. Thank you to each and every one of our sponsors. We appreciate all of the support. And thank you very much to you, the viewer, for tuning in here on our YouTube and Facebook pages. Got about 4 minutes before game time, but we can squeeze in a pregame show. Pregame brought to you by Tri-State Body Shop. Chad and his team at Tri-State Body Shop are proud supporters of high school athletics, wishing both teams the best of luck this evening. Tri-State Body Shop in Lamar, known for great quality work when it comes to things like auto body repair, painting, auto service, and windshield replacement, just to name a few. Tri-State Body Shop, 204 West Poplar in Lamar, always striving to take care of all your auto body repair needs. So heading into this game, both teams are undefeated. Somebody zero has got to go. This is a league matchup as well. The home team, Granada Bobcats, 3-0 on the season. Last week, I got to call that game. That was their closest one. They beat Shara 61-24, pretty convincing fashion there. And prior to that, beat Kim Branson 47-7 and Cotopaxi 60-6. Granada 3-0 overall, 1-0 in league play. While the visiting Eads Eagles, my goodness, they are a high-scoring team. They're 4-0 on the season. Their lowest-scoring game was last week. They beat Wiley 52-0. I called their season opener 84-54. They beat Sierra Grande. Heading into the season, the Eads Eagles were ranked 9th in the state when it came to Class 1A six-man football. Now, rankings have been a little weird when it comes to football, so don't really have a good track on it. But both these teams, I can assuredly tell you, they are some of the best teams, not just Southeast Colorado, best teams in Colorado when it comes to six-man football. Both great explosive teams that I've had the opportunity to call before, so excited to see how they match up against one another tonight. Well, yeah, here in Granada on this lovely evening. And hey, be sure to check us out. Right now we are broadcasting the Wiley Caliche six-man football game on the radio. So if you're interested in how that's going, be sure to pop in by there every now and again tonight. But Eads versus Granada, man, this is going to be a great football game. Our next sports broadcast after tonight will be tomorrow afternoon around 3 p.m. or so. I'll have the call for Shara at Springfield in some varsity volleyball action. But right now we're getting ready for Granada versus Eads. And man, I am excited for this one. As you can see, I'm up here on the roof. Thank you to Arc Valley Vision Care, Lamar, and Lahana for bringing me my beautiful view. Are dry, itchy, or even watery eyes making daily tasks difficult? Arc Valley Vision Care can help. Talk to them about your symptoms, and a prescription medication eye drops can help. Arc Valley Vision Care has you covered. They're just a phone call away. Relief is in sight. In Lamar, call 336-3111, and in Lahana, 383-0134. We will now take a break for the national anthem here on KVAY.
Success is not owned.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? Who whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's bright glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
That was the national anthem brought to you by Bison Title Company. D. Melgos and the staff at Bison Title Company believe in one flag, one land, one heart, one hand, one nation under God forevermore. Bison Title Company is proudly serving your abstract and real estate title needs in 7 counties. Be sure to call today at 336-2242 or stop by 121 South Main Street in Lamar today. Big thank you to them for sponsoring the beautiful national anthem we have got. Thank you very much for tuning in here on YouTube and Facebook for a live streaming exclusive tonight. And now it is time to bring you the starting lineup powered by Evergreen Electric. Electrical needs are something you don't mess around with. It's something you leave to the professionals like Evergreen Electric. Doing business locally, they can take care of just about all your electrical needs while staying on top of the latest trends in custom lighting, security lighting, and LED lighting. Contact Davey at 719-691-1872 or Bowman at 719-353-2410. Here are your starting lineups powered by Evergreen Electric. For the visiting team from Eads, wearing number 0, the junior Anthony Paez. Wearing number 2, the senior Jonathan Vasquez. Wearing number 12, the senior Karsten Buller. Wearing number 15, the junior Aiden Ho. Wearing number 21, the junior Weston Mitchell, and wearing number 52, the senior Jaden Self. Those are the starters for the visiting Eads Eagles. Starting for the home team Granada Bobcats, number 1, Angelo Martinez, a junior. Number 2, Alejandro Perez, a junior. Number 7, Fernando Cadena, a sophomore. Adam Hayner, number 24, a senior. Sebastian Pizarro, number 32, a sophomore. And Jesus Perez, number 55, a junior. So those are your starting lineups powered by Evergreen Electric. Granada will start with the ball. The Eads Eagles will be kicking to the home team Bobcats here. Game officially getting underway. I'm your broadcaster for tonight, Ethan Smithson, as I'm here live at Granada. Granada Eads football action underway. Here is the kick. And sent deep, and it will roll out of bounds there. Oh, almost rolling out of bounds. Picked up away in the back, and it will be Granada ball at about their 9-yard line. Anthony Paez getting tackled. Excuse me, they're saying about the 11-yard line. So will be Granada ball, 1st and 15 there. And thank you very much for tuning in here on this. Here in Granada, a little bit of a brisk evening. Not too bad at all as we're getting closer and closer to fall. You know, these 6-man football, all these football games here in this area, in about a week or so time, they will be cold. But right now, we still got some great weather. First play of the game, the Granada Bobcats ball, 1st and 15 at their 10-yard line to start the game off. Hosting the Eads Eagles, got quarterback under center. Will hand it off for a run, and the Eads Eagles are there to stop him. Trying to run it, number 7, Cadena. Last week, I called Granada football game against Sherrod. Man, they were dominant in that game. You know, we gave that MVP to Cadena because just so many rushing yards, great on defense. Granada, an all-around great team. You know, both these teams undefeated heading into this game. Eads 4-0, while Granada is 3-0. Granada ball, quarterback under center. After they gained a couple yards, we'll pitch it back to Pizarro. Pizarro looking to run it up the left side before. Oh, no, he didn't get tackled there. He broke free. He broke free. That's Sebastian Pizarro. That is Sebastian Pizarro. My goodness. That right there was about a was about a 67-yard rushing touchdown by Sebastian Pizarro to open the scoring off. My goodness, the wheels on that kid to just get up and go. So the Granada Bobcats strike early. They will go for the 2-point extra kick. There's the snap, there's the set, there's the kick. It is up, and that was a beautiful as the Granada Bobcats open up the scoring early on. Second play of the game. They got stuffed on the rush there in the first one, and then the Eads then Granada able to get past them there. Sebastian Pizarro, a 67-yard rushing touchdown, and they're good on the 2-point conversion. We'll take a break to play some ads here on KVAY.
Success is not owned, it's leased, and the rent is due every day. You have to put in your dues now. Let your success be your reward. Silwa's Liquor Store in Grenada wishes the Bobcats the best of luck in today's game. Go Bobcats!
Catch the action with Tri-County Ford in Lamar. Drive away in style and comfort with our unbeatable selection of new and pre-owned cars and trucks. Visit Tri-County Ford today and get ready for the game in a ride that's a winner. Tri-County Ford, where game day excitement meets driving perfection.
We are getting back to action. If you missed that, my goodness, the Granada Bobcats, Sebastian Pizarro, he got open space. You know, six-man football. If you break a tackle, you're in. And that's what he got, 67-yard rushing touchdown. Perez was good on the 2-point conversion kick. And now number 2, Alejandro Perez will be kicking for the Granada Bobcats. Will roll out of bounds. Oh, almost rolling out of bounds. Great roll for Granada. Eads picks it up before finally getting tackled at about the 13-yard line. So we'll be Eads ball about 1st and 15 at their own 13. First and 15 about their 13-yard line for the Eads Eagles. You know, they've got a potent offense. You know, one of the most potent offenses in Southeast Colorado. As their last week's game was their low-scoring game, 52-0 against Wiley. And let's see if the Granada Bobcats able to put the Eads Eagles to a halt tonight. Eads, quarterback under center. Will hand off there, looking to rush it up the gut, able to gain a few yards are the Eagles. Hey, would like to give a big thank you to Community State Bank, Otero County Health Department, and Lori Peterson Farm Bureau Insurance Agency. Thank you to them for sponsoring this whole fall sports season. We appreciate it. Eads Eagles gain about 5 yards, 2nd and 10 at their 17-yard line. Quarterback under center. He will pitch it back, looking to rush it up. Number 12 before he's finally tackled, but believe he just got the first down there. Number 12, Karsten Buller, senior running back for the Eads Eagles. Don't know if he quite got him a first down. If he didn't, he got him dang close.
Brings up an Eagle 3rd and short.
Yeah, 3rd down and just barely short there. About half a foot or so. They are right there, are the Eads Eagles. Scoreboard reads 8-0. 8.5 minutes left to go here. Oh, and the refs deliberated, and they did say that will be enough for first down. So instead of 3rd and short, will be 1st and 15 for the Eads Eagles at about their 27-yard line. They are getting set here. Got quarterback under center. Will pitch it back. Looking to rush it up the gut, able to break a couple tackles before being enveloped there. Number 0, Anthony Paez. My goodness, the whole season that kid has just been outrunning everybody. But the Bobcats able to stop him before he reaches full speed and just pounce on him. So 8 minutes and counting here in the first quarter. Grenada started off with their second play on a 67-yard rushing touchdown by Sebastian Pizarro. Eads ball. We're rushing it down the right side there. Trying to fake him. Karsten Buller getting him good yardage. That'll be about 3rd and probably 2 or so yards, I'd say. So at about the 39-yard line on Grenada's side, Eads finally in enemy territory. Got quarterback Ho under the center. Vasquez. Ho, pitch it back there. Looking to run it up the left side is Anthony Paez. He will grab them the first down before getting tackled there, right at the sideline. So we'll get him first down at about the Granada 35-yard line. About the 36-yard line where the ball is set. First and 15 for Eads. As Granada, they broke one tackle for Bizarro, and he just kept going. Well, now for the Eads Eagles, this is what I remember. They like this steady pace of rushing it up. 7 minutes and counting left to go in the first quarter. Carson Buller getting subbed out for number 24, Winder. Winder is now in. Eads ball, first and 15. Will pitch it back. That is number 0, Anthony Paez, but he will be tackled there. Good work there by Cadena. Cadena able to tackle him for a loss of about 2 yards there. Will now be 2nd and 17 for Eads at Grenada's 38-yard line.
The Eagles, 2nd and 16.
Carson Buller coming back in for the Eads Eagles. Hey, let's thank the Grenada School District, Safford Spray Service, Inc., and Fat Puppy Construction. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast, Eads versus Grenada football action. With the ball is quarterback Aiden Ho. He's smothered there by Pizarro, though. He's looking for a pass. He gets one, but is too far. Trying to find Bowler, but no good. Incomplete pass. We'll stop the clock. Will be now about 3rd and 16 for Eads at the Grenada 37-yard line. 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Grenada substituting. Jesus Perez going to the bench. Coming in for him is a Wyatt Pete. As the Eads Eagles, 3rd and 16. Aiden Ho went for the pass and play first time this game. Quarterback Ho under center will pitch it back, looking to run, but he's pounced there once again. Might have been tackled for another loss. Winder there. Yeah, they will lose about a yard. So we'll be now about 4th and 17 for Eads at the Grenada 38-yard line. Grenada has stopped him there right at midfield. Good work by the Granada Bobcats to stop the Eads offense, which this season so far has been probably the most potent in the state.
Bobcat fans, it's 4th down.
Let's see. I've seen teams, go for it here at 4th and 17. Eads Eagles will go for it. 4th and 17. Aiden Ho dropping all the way back, trying to evade coverage of Cadena, but he will almost be tackled there for a loss. He is looking for somebody. He throws a Hail Mary to somebody, and it will be incomplete. Almost picked off there by number 2, Perez. But no good. Incomplete pass. The Grenada Bobcats will get a turnover on downs. First down for Grenada. 5:10 left here in the first quarter. They lead this game 8-0. Looking to advance their lead even further. As the Bobcats, we haven't really seen much of them on offense. Just that first stuff run, and then that second run, Pizarro able to get a solid stiff arm in there, and then he ran that 67 yards for the touchdown. So now Grenada ball. We got quarterback Martinez, Angelo Martinez, the senior quarterback, under center. Oh, he fumbled the ball, though, and it looked like it'll be picked up by Eads. Will be recovered by number 24. That is Shane Winder. Great play there as
Number 24, Shane Winder.
As the Eads Eagles are right where they left off. As quarterback was under center Martinez, but losing the ball there on that quick snap, it just fell on the ground. He fell on it, but Winder able to get himself under it first. So good work there by Winder to recover the fumble by Grenada. As Eads got shut down in 4 straight downs, but, got a good break there. Able to recover a fumble. So now Eads ball at midfield. Got quarterback Ho under center. He will pitch it back to Paez looking to run. And good tackle there by number 1, Martinez. As Paez, he was still on his feet, but Martinez on the ground, able to keep an arm on him. Just waist locking him and just keeping him there. Another substitution for Eads. Paez going to the bench. Coming in is Winder. Eads with frequent subs here. 4:40 left to go here in the first quarter. Eads trails 8-0 is their ball. 2nd and 7 at the Grenada 31-yard line. Quarterback under center, pitching it back. Looking to run down the left side. Here is Winder. Winder finds a break, but will be tackled out of bounds there by Martinez and Alejandro Perez. But not before. Winder gets him a first down. Good work by Winder here in these last little bits for the Eads Eagles as he recovers that fumble by Granada and then gets him a first down on a solid run. So now will be Eads ball at about the Granada 17-yard line. 1st and 15. Excuse me, that's more like the 18-yard line. As Eads starting to get into a little bit of a groove here in Granada. Clash between two undefeated teams. Granada 3-0, Eads 4-0. Quarterback under center here. Oh, but we do have flags on the play. Thank you to Ace Tire Service for bringing us all of our penalties. False start on the Eagles will be 5-yard penalty. Let's thank some more sponsors like Grenada Stop the Shop, Kerrigan Excavating, and SNK Fuel and Repair. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. Eads at Grenada, 6-man football, 4 minutes and counting left to go in the first quarter. Eads trails 8-0. Thank you very much for tuning in here on our YouTube and Facebook pages. 1st and 24 Eads now at the Grenada 23-yard line. After that false start violation, we'll pitch it back there to Buller. Buller finds some open space. He's going to the right side. He will not be caught. That is a Karsten Buller rushing touchdown. At about the 22-yard line. So a 22-yard rushing touchdown for Karsten Buller of Eads to make it 8-6. Eads only trailing by 1 here. Good work by Buller as he will grab himself about a 22-yard rushing touchdown. You know, 6-man football, you break a tackle, break another one, you're basically in the end zone by then. You know, it's just such a volatile style of play, but it's so much fun to watch. You know, all these athletes, put in so much work to get here. Kicking will be Aiden Ho. So Eads going for the 2-point kick. Oh, the snap was bad. There's the set. Kick, not enough height. So no good there. So after 6 minutes of play, scoreboard reads 8-6. The home team Granada Bobcats lead this game by 2 against the visiting Eagles from Eads. Thank you very much for tuning in. We will now take a break. Then we're back here on KVAY.
Scooters Coffee is proud to support high school sports in Southeast Colorado. Scoot into Scooters Coffee and grab your favorite hot or cold drink and a delicious snack before heading to the game. Scooters Coffee, amazing people serving amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Fat Puppy Construction is an authorized WIC Buildings dealer. They leverage their expertise and cutting-edge technology to ensure your building is not only durable and aesthetically pleasing, but built to last. Call Fat Puppy Construction today at 719-349-4613. Come on, let's build your dream.
The rehab team at Prowers Medical Center shares a commitment to ensure student athletes know what to do to prevent injuries. Prevention starts with warming up muscles, being well rested, and staying hydrated. To learn about body mechanics and how to best avoid injury, call 719-336-6728. Prowers Medical Center, your place for complete, compassionate care.
We are getting ready to bring you back to football. 8-6. Granada leads by 2 here after Eads gets a 22-yard rushing touchdown courtesy of Karsten Buller. Here's the kick from the Eads Eagles as he booms it, does Aiden Ho. And will roll all the way into the end zone. Let it become a touchback as Cadena. So 1st and 15 for Granada at their own 15-yard line. Let's thank sponsors like My Wholesale Products at 105 South Main Street in Lamar, Eads School District, and CNC Duval Ranch, Red Angus, breeding the best and eating the rest. Also, thank you to Precision Home and Lawn LLC and Silva's Liquor Store here in Grenada. 21 to enter, 21 to purchase. Thank you to all of them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. And man, what a game to sponsor Eads and Grenada, 2 of the best 6-man football teams in the state, going head-to-head. Eads ball 1st and 15 at their 15-yard line. Let's see what they're capable of. Martinez, quarterback under center. We'll pitch it back. Cadena looking to run it up the right side, but will be tackled there by number 12, Buller. He is tackled out of bounds. We'll stop the clock at 3:47 here in the first quarter.
The volleyball match, Grenada wins set 2, 25-20.
Volleyball game. I heard from the announcer here, Ty Harmon, that Grenada the second set 25-20 against Eads. You know, that's also two really good teams in Southeast Colorado when it comes to volleyball. So here in Grenada, they got all the good sports. But back to action. Grenada, quarterback under center. Second and about 13 at their 17-yard line. Pitch the ball is Pizarro. Will be stopped there, but not before gaining a few yards there. Clock a ticking. 3:30 left to go here in the first quarter. 8-6, Grenada leading by 2. Thank you very much for tuning in here on our YouTube and Facebook pages. And if you're interested, be sure to check out our radio, 105.7 FM. As right now, Sean Austin should have the call for Wiley and Caliche 6-man football. So be sure to pop in there every now and again if you're interested. 3rd and 10 for Grenada at their 20-yard line. Eads defense staying strong here in the early goings. Quarterback under the center. Martinez pitching it back to the left there. Grenada has a great run game, and my goodness, is that Pizarro once again? That is Pizarro, but that time he is caught up to by Anthony Paez. Paez and Pizarro, two of the kids with the fastest legs out here tonight. If it was anybody but Paez on, wouldn't have got that tackle. Would have been another Grenada touchdown. So good chase by Paez, but great run by Pizarro to get him to the 22-yard line in the opposite zone as they were at 3rd and 10. And then Pizarro just willed him there on just an excellent run. So Grenada ball here. Quarterback under center. Receivers on the right. Martinez with the ball. Grenada looking for their first pass and play, but throws it at the dirt, to avoid the sack happening as he had two Eagles players on him, and they just got him down, but not before he threw the ball, stopping the clock, also not losing any yards for him. So still 2nd and 15 for Grenada at about the Eads 22-yard line. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight. Also thank you to Garden City Regional Airport, Rancher Supply Lamar and Lahana, People's Credit Union of Lamar and Springfield, and Colorado Mills. Thank you to our sponsors. We appreciate the support. As the Grenada Bobcats huddling up here. 2.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Grenada leads this game 8-6 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. Getting back to action. 2nd and 15, Grenada ball. Quarterback Martinez under the center, Hayner. And he will pitch it back to Pizarro, looking to work that left side once again before Pizarro tackled there. Not quite first down, but good yardage by Pizarro. As the Grenada Bobcats, pretty close.
Holding on the Bobcats, a call on the field.
Will be a penalty, though. Will be flag called on Grenada. Holding call. As number 1, that is Angelo Martinez for Grenada, walking off a little gingerly. Saw him do that last week as well. Hope everything is all right with him. As after the holding call, the refs bring the ball all the way back to the Eads, about 29-yard line. So Grenada, 2nd down here. 2nd and about 25. Grenada ball. Quarterback under center now. Playing quarterback is number 2, Alejandro Perez. Pitched it to Cadena. Cadena tripped there.
Tripped up by number 0, Anthony Paez.
Paez, another good trip there, another good tackle. As we have got a close game in the early goings, 2 minutes and counting here in the first quarter. 8-6, Grenada leads this game as they were able to nail their extra point kick, courtesy of Alejandro Perez, while Eads messing up their snap just a little bit, and they just didn't get the kickoff in time, fumbled about. We'd like to also thank Shine County Abstract and Sean Wells, Cook Oil Fuel Services in Walsh, and the historic Cow Palace Inn. Thank you to our sponsors. We're getting back to action, 1.5 minutes and counting. Grenada ball, they pitch it to the left side. Cadena, he's got some open space. He will be tackled out of bounds there by number 15, Aiden Ho. Not before gain about 5-6 yards there. Clock will stop at 1:23 left to go in the first quarter. Thank you very much for tuning in here on our YouTube and Facebook pages for live video streaming. On the radio only right now, we are broadcasting our Sean Austin has coverage for Wiley Caliche football. While tomorrow afternoon, about 3 p.m. on the radio, we'll have the call for Springfield hosting Sharon volleyball. We do have a timeout called by Grenada, though, looking down there. Angelo Martinez getting checked up on. Seems to be that ankle, which I believe was giving him troubles last week. So, hate seeing injuries. Hope everything is all right with him. We'll now take a break here on KVAY, and then we'll be back when the play resumes.
Score big with McClave State Bank. They offer competitive interest rates and convenient services to help you reach your financial goals. Open an account today and start winning. McClave State Bank, small enough to serve you well. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Granada Stop to Shop is your one stop for all things fuel, lottery, diesel, and groceries. They wish the best of luck to the Granada Bobcats this football season. Go Bobcats from everyone from Granada Stop to Shop.
Listen up, sports fans. Got a dent, scratch, or ding from the game day parking lot? Tri-State Body Shop has you covered. For fast, top-quality repairs at unbeatable prices, trust Tri-State Body Shop to get your ride back in the game. Stop on by Tri-State Body Shop at 204 West Poplar today and score big with unbeatable service.
We're getting back for coverage of this six-man football game. Thank you to Eads Consumer Supply for bringing us our timeouts. Also, thank you to Lamar Auto Parts, Jan and Choose Mr. D Sports, Da Vinci Physical Therapy, and Brew Unto Others for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. We appreciate the support. This game getting back underway. Grenada 4th and 11. They will pitch it back. And Cadena, he has an open route in the middle, but he is tripped up. I don't know if he slid into the first down there or not, though. Will be Grenada ball, will be short. Or excuse me, will be Eads ball. Grenada 4th and 11, not able to get those 11 yards for the first down. So will be Eads ball as they trail this game by 2 points against Grenada. Grenada defense keeping Eads in check, is like I was saying. Their low-scoring game was last week, 52-0. Saw them score 84 points in the season opener. So they're a volatile team. They pitch it back. Long pass, I don't know, will it find its mark? Oh, and it just about did, but going in between his arms. Was looking for Weston Mitchek as he was all alone. It would have been all his, but no good. We do have a flag on the play, though. Thank you to Ace Tire Service for bringing us all of our penalties. Another quick substitution for Eads. Let's thank A1 Rental and Sales, GN Bank Lamar Needs, and Cook's Floor & Wall for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. As Eads ball, clock is stopped at 1:10. Holding penalty decline there. So we'll be 2nd and 15 for Eads at about their 5-yard line. We'll pitch it back, looking to run up the left side is Paez, but he will be tackled on down there. Excuse me, Buller on the carry, taken down. Clock is ticking, minute and counting left to go here in the first quarter. 8-6, Grenada leads this game by 2 against the visiting Eagles from Eads. Both teams locking each other up best they can so far. Grenada started off with a quick Russian touchdown, 67-yarder by Sebastian Pizarro, just 48 seconds into the game. And then 6 minutes into the game, Grenada Eads followed suit with a 22-yard rushing touchdown by Buller. Back to action. Oh, we do have whistle. And this time, timeout called by Eads. So now both teams have used one timeout here in the first quarter. Scoreboard still reads 8-6, 28 seconds exact left on the clock. Thank you very much for tuning in here on our YouTube and Facebook pages for the live video streaming. We'll take a commercial break, and then we'll be back with some more action.
People's Credit Union, your teammate in financial success, proudly supports Southeastern Colorado's school athletic programs. Whether you're saving for the big game or need a winning loan, come see us at People's Credit Union in Lamar and Springfield, where we work for you. Member NCUA.
Lamar Auto Parts is a proud sponsor of Southeast Colorado sports and takes this time to wish both teams the best of luck today. Have fun and play hard. For all of your auto part needs, see Lamar Auto Parts, your local Napa dealer.
Stop by our Lamar location, 204 South 4th Street, or visit our website, gn-bank.com, where your financial success is always the goal. Good luck to all area teams. GN Bank, the best place to bank and borrow.
We are getting ready to resume six-man football action. 28 seconds left on the clock. Eads ball deep in their own territory, 3rd and 11. 28 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Eads ball looking to run it up the gut, however, stopped by the Granada Bobcats. Quick and simple. Eads gains a couple yards, but clock ticking. 20 seconds and counting as we come out of the Eads Consumer Supply timeout. 10 seconds and counting. Most likely will do it for the first quarter unless the Eads Eagles get one last play in. 4th and 9 for Eads. Clock still ticking. And they will let clock run out to give them proper time to plan to the second quarter as it's 4th and 9 for them deep in their own territory about their 15-yard line. They're going to have to figure something out there. Hey, would like to thank sponsors like Community Insurance Agency, Tri-County Ford, Carberly Realty, and Wallace Gas and Oil. Thank you to our sponsors for broadcasting these games, for sponsoring these games, these sports broadcasts for you. So after one quarter of play, scoreboard reads 8-6. Little low scoring for an Eads game so far, but that just shows good defense from both teams. Somebody's zero has got to go tonight, and so far it's looking like Eads might take the loss. They're 4-0 heading into this game. Granada 3-0. 8-6 after one quarter of play. We'll now take a break for some more commercials, and then we're back to bring you the second quarter.
Evergreen Electric is powering the action from energy-efficient solutions to expert installations. They've got you covered. So next time you're cheering on your favorite team, think of Evergreen Electric. They're lighting up your world 1 watt at a time.
Eads Consumer Supply and Hometown Gas and Grill would like to wish both teams in today's contest the best of luck. Play hard and represent your school respectfully. When it comes down to the wire, the team with the most heart will win. Good luck from Eads Consumer Supply, Hometown Gas and Grill.
Getting ready to bring you action. 4th and 9 for Eads. Oh, the snap is long, and punting it there will be Aiden Ho. They punt it, and will roll. Will be a Granada ball at about their 35-yard line. 25-yard line. 1st and 15 for the Granada Bobcats. As Eads starts this quarter off having to punt it. Ho, their quarterback, and also their kicker. Lovely night here in Granada, and man, it was packed. I got here at about 6 o'clock, and it was tough finding a parking space then. Just so many fans here in the bleachers for Granada and Eads alike, and probably a lot more just out on the bed of their pickups here. Happy to see these communities. Bought over some good old 6-man football. Back to action. Granada ball 1st and 15 at their 25-yard line. Quarterback under center. Will drop back. Quick pass to the left side. Able to find Cadena for a gain of about 3 yards. As Angelo Martinez throws that pass. Happy to see him back as he went out. Was favoring his ankle earlier, but it seems better now, which is always good to see. Hate seeing injuries. So nice little 5-yard gain for the Bobcats. 2nd and 10 at their 31-yard line. As they're talking shop. 9.5 and counting left to go here in the second quarter. Granada ball as they lead this game 8-6. Granada will pitch it back, and that's Sebastian Pizarro. He will get past one defender. He'll get past almost all of them. But Anthony Paez once again keeping Pizarro in check. If he didn't get that shoestring tackle, then my goodness, would have been another Sebastian Pizarro rushing touchdown. He has been a menace to deal with for the Eads Eagles tonight, and Paez has been the only one to keep him in check so far as he grabs him a first down on about a 12-yard run. Will be Granada ball, 1st and 15 at Eads 39-yard line. Hey, let's thank Granada School District, Saffir Spray Service, Inc., and Fat Puppy Construction. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. Eads at Granada 6-man football. 8-6 Granada leads. 1st and 15 for him at the Eads 39-yard line. Quarterback under center. He will pitch it. Cadena was looking to go in the middle, but great read there by Karsten Buller of Eads. Meets him there. Buller getting that. Buller playing good defense tonight. He read that pitch back and just met him down low and got him. Made Granada lose a yard. Now about 2nd and 16 for Granada at the 40-yard line. Angelo Martinez talking to Coach Marquez there. Coming back. As happy to see Martinez back in action there. It was no fun seeing him out there. Out for a little bit. So Granada ball, 8 minutes and counting. 2nd and 16 at the 40-yard line. And they're looking to run it up the gut, but the Eads Eagles stopping them. But not before Grenada gained about a yard or so on the Cadena run. Hey, let's also thank Grenada Stop the Shop, Kerrigan Excavating, and SNK Fuel and Repair in Eads. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast as Grenada gets a 1-yard gain there. Now 3rd and 15 for them at the Eads 39-yard line. Eads keeping up some strong defense to start the second quarter. 7:15 and counting here in the second quarter. Timeout called by Grenada is their second called, and we are going to take one with them. Thank you very much for tuning in. We'll be back here on KVAY.
Are you a student athlete looking to take your game to the next level? Mr. D Sports has the gear and the expertise to help you succeed. From cleats to compression shirts to protective gear, they've got everything you need to perform your best. Visit Mr. D Sports downtown Lamar today and get ready to dominate.
Cook Oil Fuel Services LLC in Walsh is a proud sponsor of today's game. Located across the street from Cook Oil Company, they have octane fuel and diesel fuel available at the pumps. And they still take care of your bulk fuel needs for the farm, ranch, or home. Cook Oil Fuel Services LLC.
Getting ready to bring you some more 6-man football coverage between the home team Granada Bobcats and the visiting Eagles from Eads. Thank you very much for tuning in this evening. I'm your broadcaster, Ethan Smith-Senna, as you're tuning in on our live video streaming on YouTube and Facebook. You know, tell a friend, tell your family about this, as we've got a great game here brewing. 8-6 is the score. Grenada leads by 2 points against the Eads Eagles. They started off second play of the game. They got a 67-yard Sebastian Pizarro rushing touchdown. Since then, though, Eads able to keep them on their toes, stopping them. The difference in points is Alejandro Perez nailing the kick for Grenada, while the Eads Eagles fumbling their snap a little bit. Ho still got the kick off, but he was smothered by Grenada players by the time he got it off. So Grenada ball, 3rd and 15 at the Eads 39-yard line. 7:17 left to go here in the second quarter. Grenada ball, quarterback, Martinez under the center, Hayner. We'll pitch it all the way back to Pizarro on the left side. Had some good blocks before getting tackled out by Buller. Buller and Paez doing good on defense. You know, trying to stop this very good rush-oriented offense from the Grenada Bobcats. So 4th down, 6 yards to go, and it's in Eads territory. You know, I don't doubt that Grenada is going to go for it. You know, as Eads went for it earlier when it was like 4th and 19 in Grenada's territory. In 6-man football, you know, you're always going to go for it, because if you break 1 or 2 good tackles, good odds you're there at the end zone. You know, I harp on that a lot, but it's the truth, and it makes it so fun, so dynamic to watch and call. Grenada ball, 4th and 6th. Martinez fakes the handoff, and short pass. Oh, but too low to the ground, will not be caught by his intended receiver, number 24, Hayner. Will be incomplete, so turnover on downs will be Eads ball, 1st and 15 at about their 32-yard line. 7 minutes left to go here in the first half. Hey, let's also thank My Wholesale Products at 105 South Main Street in Lamar, along with Eads School District and CNC Duval Ranch, Red Angus, breeding the best and eating the rest. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast, as Eads gave it to Buller to run it up the gut. Will be tackled, but not before gain about 2-3 yards. Hey, let's also thank Precision Home and Lawn LLC and Silva's Liquor Store here in Grenada, 21 to enter, 21 to purchase. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. Eads at Grenada, 6-man football, 6.5 minutes and counting left to go in the first half. Eads balls, they trail by 2 points. Quarterback under center, 2nd and 13 for Eads. He will pitch it back. The number 24, Winder, looking to run, but will be enveloped there on their left side by a pair of Grenada defenders. Will gain about 2 yards there. So we'll be about 3rd and 10 for the Eads Eagles. Clock is ticking, 6 minutes and counting.
Brings up an Eagle 3rd down.
Yeah, thank you very much for tuning in on this Friday night, and be sure to check us out here on our YouTube and Facebook pages, along with at 105.7 FM tomorrow afternoon. About 3 p.m., Sherrod, Springfield all have that volleyball game called for you. As flag on the field on the Eads Eagles, Coach Marquez of Grenada was quick to catch it as the Eads center putting his hand on the ground, but pulling it back up, which is a penalty. So they will get pushed back to about 3rd and 15. About 3rd and 16, actually, at about their 31-yard line. Back to the starting point for them. 5:45 left here in the first half. Eads ball, they trail 6-8. Hey, let's also thank Fellowship Credit Union, Cook Oil Company in Walsh, and Tavern 1301 for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. Eads ball. Will pitch it back, looking to run it up. Was Paez, but Paez gobbled on up there. Gained about 2 yards, but will be Eads ball. About 4th and 14. Got a quick substitution coming in. In comes number 26. That's Ethan Britton. Out goes number 55. Out goes number 55 for him. Grenada, of course, and their patented green jerseys with white pants. While Eads in primarily white with purple trim, with purple lettering and some gold trim. Eads ball, 4th and 14. Ho in punting formation once again. There's the snap. Think about faking it, but instead will punt it. Looking like the Eads Eagles will down it there at about the Grenada 15-yard line. So will be Grenada ball. 5 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. Grenada leads this game 8-6 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. Both teams, really bringing their A games on defense tonight, able to stop each other's, just high-scoring offenses. As both teams this season, Eads been scoring about 70 points on average, while Grenada popping about 60. So both these teams very high-scoring, so, shows real merit to their respective defenses on how much they're just able to stop the opposing squad. Hey, let's also thank Prowers Medical Center, Golden Plains Insurance Agency, and McClave State Bank. Thank you to our sponsors. As Grenada, as a receiver, a wide out on the right side. We'll pitch it to Martinez. We'll snap it to Martinez. Martinez looked like intentional grounding could be called because he spiked it on the ground because he was about to get sacked for about 10 yards there. He just spiked it on the ground. And intentional grounding, haven't seen that called yet. In my few years of calling six-man football, first time I've seen intentional grounding called, but, it was earned. The closest receiver was probably about 10 yards out as he was chased by an Eads player all the way back as the Grenada Bobcats will be pushed way back due to their intentional grounding, to about their 4-yard line. So intentional grounding. 4th and 25 for Grenada at their 4-yard line. Quarterback under center. They will pitch it back. They're just looking to gain some yards. As good little breakdown by Pizarro, able to gain himself a couple yards before getting tackled by 3 Eads players. You'll gain them. Good bit there. About 5 or so yards, I'd say. But thank you very much for tuning in here on our YouTube and Facebook pages for our live video streaming. Once again, don't know if the game's still going on or not, but also on the radio on 105.7 FM, Sean Austin had a call for Wiley playing Caliche six-man football. Timeout called by Grenada. Believe that'll be their 3rd and final timeout of this quarter. We're going to take one with them. 4:15 left to play in the first half. 8-6, Grenada leads the game by 2. Will be 3rd and 22 for the home team Bobcats.
At Golden Plains Insurance, they understand that hard work, teamwork, and dedication to excellence are necessary elements to building a winning team. They are a proud sponsor of today's broadcast. Golden Plains Insurance, prepared for your future.
From injury recovery to peak performance, Da Vinci Physical Therapy's got you covered. Call Joe McCaleb today at 719-940-1220 or stop by and visit Da Vinci Physical Therapy, located at 201 South 5th Street in Lamar.
Dee and the staff at Bison Title Company know a bit or two about hard work and dedication. They want to wish the best of luck to both teams in today's game. Bison Title Company is a proud sponsor of this high school sports broadcast.
Getting ready to resume action. 4:15 exact left to play here in the second quarter. Grenada leads 8-6 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. Like I was saying, both these teams have been very high scoring this season. And the fact that they're both able to stop each other this early on in the game, really shows. We'll snap to Martinez. Martinez trying to pass to Gadena on that left side. No good. It's too short for him. Incomplete pass. Will make it 4th and 22 for the Bobcats at about their 9-yard line, 8-yard line. So, expecting a punt from the Bobcats, their first of the game, is what it would be. I don't see why they'd go for it here. That'd be very risky, as they're holding on to just a 2-point lead still in the first half. 4 minutes left to play in the second quarter, as I'm assuming Grenada to get in snapping position. It's now a punting position. Oh, but he fumbled it for a second. He will punt it, and will roll out, will soar out of bounds at about half field. Hey, let's thank Eads Consumer Supply, Ace Tire Service, Peacock Funeral Home, and Evergreen Electric LLC. Thank you to them for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. As it looked like it went out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. Let's see where the refs put it. He's saying 35. So will be Eads ball, 1st and 15 at their 35-yard line. The Eads Eagles, great stop on the Grenada Bobcats, as they had a solid punt by Ho to get Grenada deep in their own territory, and they just stopped the Bobcats. Quarterback under center there. Will hand it off to Buller, but catching him there is Pizarro. He's able to gain about 2 or 3 yards on the carry. 4 minutes and counting left to go here in the first half. Hey, let's also thank Bison Title Company, Tri-State Body Shop, Arc Valley Vision Care, and Scooters Coffee. Thank you to our sponsors. As quick substitution, Pai is going to the bench. Coming in for him is Winder. Winder, we're coming off the bench tonight. It was done some good things for him. Got him a first down earlier, which eventually led to a touchdown. And right before that, recovered a fumble by the Grenada Bobcats. As we're nearing the second half, I'd like to remind you, Eads will start with the ball. As they kicked off to start off, is Hope Ball. Oh, he lost his footing there. Don't know if you saw that, but he skidded his right heel just a little too far back, lost his footing, will be tackled on by Jesus Perez, the junior for Grenada, tackling him there for a loss of about 6 yards. So now we'll be about 3rd and 21 for Eads. 3 minutes and counting left to go in the first half at about their 29-yard line. The Eagles huddling up here. Going back in is Paez. Hey, let's also thank Community State Bank, Otero County Health Department, and Lori Peterson Farm Bureau Insurance Agency for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. Eads ball, 3rd and 21. They need yards now. Ho with the ball. He will grab it from under the center. Good blocks there, able to take on 2 defenders and swatted, almost picked off by Perez. Able to swat it, incomplete pass. 4th and 22 for the Eads Eagles. But Jonathan Vasquez did great work as 2 Grenada players rushing the quarterback. And Vasquez doing his best to keep both of them at bay for enough time for Ho to fire off a pass, but doesn't meet anything but the hand of Perez. Might be Eads' 3rd punt of the night here as they are in formation. 2.5 minutes left to go in the first half. Snap is up, and he will punt it, Will Ho. That kid has got a leg on him. And will fall at about the Grenada, about 10 or so yard line. Another great punt there by Aiden Ho. As his 3rd punt of the night. 0 for 1 on those 2-point conversion kicks. But, man, his punts, they've been great all night. His last punt is what got him. To force Grenada to punt, because he just got it deep in Grenada territory. And the Bobcats, they just were halted there. It will be Grenada ball, 1st and 15 at their 5-yard line. Once again, a great punt by Ho. Keeping it precise enough to not fall into the end zone and give Grenada a touchback. As heck, more people are piling in here as Grenada Eads, this has been a great game so far. We'll pitch it back. Looking to run on the left side. He's free enough. Oh, he breaks a tackle. That's Sebastian Pizarro. He's running, chasing him his hoe, but he doesn't have the legs to get him. That is another Sebastian Pizarro rushing touchdown. That one, I believe, a 75-yarder. My goodness. Sebastian Pizarro, the wheels on that kid to get out of there. Great blocks by the Granada Bobcats. Those, I've been understating those a little bit tonight, but the Bobcats gave more than enough space to just roar up the midfield. 8 minutes into the second quarter, Granada Bobcats score here in the second quarter. 14-6, they lead. 2 minutes left to play in the first half. Snap, set, kick. Perez with a high kick, but refs are saying too far left. So at 2 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. 14-6, Grenada leads this game by 8 points. We'll now take a break, then we're back to bring you some more football.
Precision Home and Lawn LLC is proud to support our youth in Southeast Colorado, local and affordable. They've got you covered for all your home needs: painting, siding, irrigation, privacy fencing, and so much more. For details, just click on Precision Home and Lawn LLC on Facebook.
Cooks Floor and Wall would like to congratulate all of our student athletes for their hard work, persistence, and dedication with their ultimate goal of success in the classroom and in sports. Cooks Floor and Wall, 209 East Olive Street in Lamar, is a proud sponsor of today's sporting event.
Discover the heart of sustainability with Colorado Mills. We're dedicated to connecting farmers and customers through our innovative sunflower products. From heart-healthy oil to premium livestock feed, we ensure nothing goes to waste. Join us in supporting local growers and a healthier planet. Get to know Colorado Mills, where quality meets sustainability. Visit us today and taste the difference.
Man, this has been a good game here. Little low scoring for both the teams here. 14-6, Grenada leads by 8 here. 2 minutes left to play in the second quarter. Bobcats will be kicking, as they're now 1 for 2 on the 2-point conversion kick. Both more than enough height and distance, but that one just wide by Perez. Alejandro Perez now will kick off for Grenada after they just scored. Looking to squib it, as Grenada, they've always liked those onside kicks. Will be picked up by Paez. Paez looking for a kickoff return touchdown, and he might get it. He might get it, Paez. He put the wheels on, and a quick response by Eads. That's Anthony Paez on the kickoff. Picked it up at about the 25-yard line for him. My goodness, a kickoff return touchdown at, barely any time passed at all. About 11 seconds of in-game time before Anthony Paez scored for the Eads Eagles on a rushing touchdown. That kid has got some legs on him. So does Pizarro. Just good work there. As barely any time passing before Eads nipping at the heels of Grenada once again. So that was a kickoff return.
Back to kick for the points extra for the Eagles.
It's about a 55-yard kickoff return. Aiden Ho will have the kick here for the Eads Eagles. 0 for 1 tonight, but they messed up their snap last time. So I feel like, when I called that game against Sierra Grande, he was a very good kicker for him. Got it more often than not. So let's see. They're just looking for the snap, the set, and the kick. Looking to tie it up 14 apiece. Aiden Ho, snap, set, kick. Oh, but it's blocked by the Grenada Bobcats. So minute 49 exact left to go here in the first half. Grenada leads 14-2 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. We'll take a break, then we'll bring you some more electric football action.
Kick off your day at Brew Unto Others, where good vibes and great drinks meet. Visit us today, and remember, we've got your coffee break covered. Brew Unto Others, where drinks and kindness are always on the menu.
Rancher Supply in Lamar and La Junta appreciates all the hard-working athletes and coaches across Southeast Colorado. If you need a vehicle as hard-working as our student athletes, stop in and get a tough truck at Rancher Supply of Lamar and La Junta. Rancher Supply wishes the best of luck to all student athletes.
Feel the excitement of the game with the grip and power of B.F. Goodrich and Michelin tires. Experience the thrill of action, knowing your tires are up to the challenge. Stop by Ace Tire and save on your next set of B.F. Goodrich and Michelin tires. Ace Tire, proud to bring you this sports broadcast.
Man, just 2 minutes left to play. Grenada scored touchdown. And then minute 49 left to play. A kickoff return, 55-yard rushing touchdown by Anthony Paez, getting his for Grenada. No good by either team on their kicks. But, however, 14-12. Eads trailing by 2, still nipping at the heels of Grenada, who started the game off with an early 67-yard rushing touchdown by Pizarro. That kick caught by Cadena in the back, looking to bring it up. Strong tackle by Grenada to free him some space. He will take it to about the Grenada 23-yard line, 1st and 15. Minute and a half and counting left to play. We do have a flag on the play, though. Let's see what the refs are saying. Flag on the play will be on Grenada. Hey, we'd also like to thank Garden City Regional Airport, Rancher Supply Lamar and Lahana, People's Credit Union of Lamar and Springfield, and Colorado Mills. Thank you to our sponsors for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. We really appreciate the support. Thank you very much for tuning in here. I'm your broadcaster, Ethan Smith-Sena, with our video live streaming, which we've started doing up this season. Here on our YouTube and Facebook pages, make sure you let everybody know we're doing the live video streaming for the games this season now. As Grenada ball, they lead this game 14-12 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. 1st and 15 for Grenada at about their 5-yard line. With the ball is Martinez, passing it to the right side to Pizarro. Pizarro will shake one defender. Oh, but he stayed on him just long enough. That was Buller. He lost him for a second, but Buller, great pivot to the jump and tackle. But out before Pizarro gains about 10 yards on that passing play. So minute 10 and counting left to play in this first half. Grenada, looking to score to close off the first half. Eads will start with the ball in the second half, though. Grenada only leading by 2 here, which ain't much in a game like this. Quarterback under center. Martinez, he will step back, looking for Alejandro Perez, and he snags it. He will be tackled out of bounds there by Aiden Ho at about the Eads 35-yard line. So again, tackled out of bounds. Very beneficial for Grenada as it stops the clock. 53 seconds left to play here in the first half. Grenada leads 14-12. They're looking to make it at least 20. Both teams just scoring a touchdown per quarter so far. That's the pace. But, as I say that, Grenada could close off this first half with another touchdown. Got quarterback, Martinez under center. Trying to get Eads to jump, unsuccessful. We'll pitch it to behind to Cadena. Cadena will be got there. Trying to go their right sideline. Gains about 3 yards on the rush. 40 seconds counting, though. Grenada has used all of their timeouts, I believe. Hey, let's also thank Cheyenne County Abstract and Sean Wells, Cook Oil Fuel Services in Walsh, the historic Camp Allison, and Lamar Auto Parts. Thank you to them for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. Grenada ball, 20 seconds left to play here in the first half. 2nd and 14 for him. Angelo Martinez pass to a wide open Cadena. Oh, but he drops it. But he drops out of his hands just barely, does Fernando Cadena. As, that's good to see. Coaches there of Grenada tell him, hey, don't let that get in your head because, that'll get you. Stuff like that in a close game like this, that can eat at you days from now. But, it's good to see the support there. Hey, don't matter. Just keep on playing like you've been playing. Things are going to happen in the game. 15 seconds left to play, in the first half. Grenada ball, they do lead the game 14-12, but that's only a 2-point lead. And, they just want it to be higher. Hey, let's thank sponsors like J&N Shoes and Mr. D Sports, along with Da Vinci Physical Therapy. Thank you to our sponsors. Quarterback under center. He will fall back, looking for a long bomb. Able to find Alejandro Perez. Perez will be tackled there by Karsten Buller. Alejandro Perez wide open on the right side. Tackled by Buller. Buller able to catch up. Perez trying to juke him out. But he will be tackled there. Angelo Martinez, that quarterback, getting him a great first down and moves him from about the 35-yard line all the way to about the 5-yard line. Eads was lucky. Buller was able to follow him just enough. as Grenada first and goal, but that don't really matter. They only have 7 seconds. It's less about downs right now and more about the time left. As Grenada, probably just about time to get another play in. As got quarterback under center. 7 seconds left to play. They got it wide out and will pass back. Don't think I've seen that before, but we have flags on the play on the touchdown. Let's see. Let's see. Because what Grenada was going for there was actually a really neat idea between the center and the quarterback, where snap it to the quarterback, pass upwards to the center. Center's, above the line of scrimmage. He backwards laterals to the quarterback, and the quarterback runs it in. It's a really neat play, but we do have flags on the play. They're saying, quarterback was past the line of scrimmage. They're saying quarterback Martinez was past the line of scrimmage when he went to pass it forward. But let's see what the refs agree on, because I don't know.
Penalty flag is waved off.
Let's see what they say. Penalty flag waved off. They believe they will be replaying the down there, as it was a neat play by Grenada. I'm not a football ref. I've never have been, never will claim to be. But, from my eyes, from up here, got a good view. Looked like Martinez got the snap. Quick two-handed pass to him, to the center there. The center backwards lateraled it, and then they just had open space because, they had everybody wide. They were probably, Eads were probably expecting a wide pass, had them spread out and didn't really have much coverage there. So, neat play by Grenada. Looked like it probably could have went through. However, they will replay the down. Still 7 seconds left to play. So we'll replay the down. So still first and goal. As a little confusing there. But thank you very much for tuning in here on KVAY on our live video streaming. Grenada ball, 7 seconds left to play in the first half. They lead by 2 points. We'll pitch it back to Sebastian Pizarro, looking to run, but he will be tackled there. He does not make the touchdown. That is Aiden Ho. He's able to catch him, but he will tackle him out of bounds. Good work by Grenada. They don't have any timeouts left, so ran to the side, and even if they didn't get the touchdown, they're going to get another play here. So first in goal at about the 1, maybe 2 yard line for the Grenada Bobcats. They only have 2 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. This will be their last chance to score in some time, as Grenada will kick off the ball in the second half, as the Grenada Bobcats coming out of their huddle. Center, Hayner with the ball. Quarterback under center. Oh, we do have whistles there before the play happened.
Timeout, Eagle.
Timeout called by Eads, though. So thank you to Eads Consumer Supply for bringing us all of our timeouts. We're going to keep it right here because, we have just one play left here in the first half. But it has been a really fun game. Thank you very much for tuning in this evening. I'm your sports broadcaster, Ethan Smith-Senna. Thank you for tuning in. Grenada, Eads, six-man football action, two of the best six-man football teams in the state. Eads only trailing by 2, but Grenada with the ball, first and goal at about the 2 yard line. They are just right there, are the Bobcats, right in striking distance. And it's just good work by the Bobcats. And, great work from both teams. Both teams with a touchdown each quarter. Grenada looking to pop in 2 this quarter right before the time closes out. Let's thank some sponsors like Brew Unto Others, A1 Rental and Sales, GN Bank of Lamar Needs, Cooks Floor and Wall, and Community Insurance Agency. Thank you to our sponsors. And, hey, be sure to tune back in here on KVAY tomorrow afternoon, about 3 p.m. I'll have the volleyball broadcast for you here on YouTube, Facebook, along with on the radio. So be sure to check that out tomorrow, 3 p.m. Shara at Springfield Varsity Volleyball. But right now, Grenada, Eads, believe, calling their last time out. Grenada's been out for about the last 5 minutes of this second quarter. Will be Bobcats ball. First and goal, or second and goal at the 1 yard line. Bobcats are right there. Right there. Eads calling timeout. Timeout called by head coach Rouse. As Bobcats still here in their huddle, using all the timeout time they have got. As, man, it is a lovely night here in Grenada, and we have got plenty of fans. Majority of them really lining up at the fence there. Will be Grenada ball. Will fake it. There's the pass, and he is wide open for the passing touchdown. Is number 2, Alejandro Perez, for 1 yard passing touchdown there for the Granada Bobcats as the time expires in this second quarter. So good work by the Bobcats there. The Granada leads this game 20-12 now on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. As Perez wide open there in that right corner. Grenada going for the extra 1 point, not the 2-point conversion kick. We'll pitch it to the left side, and he is open. It's Sebastian Pizarro. He is good there. So 21-12, the Granada Bobcats lead this game by 9 points heading into the second half. Low scoring for both these teams so far, but it just shows they're pretty evenly matched. And Granada now up by 9 points. Eads needing at least a couple of touchdowns here to catch up, but it's been a fun one so far. Thank you for joining me. We're going to take a break here, and then I'll be back to bring you the Peacock Funeral Home halftime report.
Protect your team, your home, and car with our winning coverage plans at Community Insurance Agency. With 2 locations, 13 South Main Street in Lamar and 1165 Main Street in Springfield. Don't miss out on the best insurance coverage at Community Insurance Agency, an equal opportunity provider.
Don't just wear your eyewear. Make a statement with Arc Valley Vision Care. Sophisticated, funky, classic, and everything in between. Ask about their specialty sports glasses for the athletes in your family. Your clear choice for clear vision in La Junta and Lamar. Arc Valley Vision Care.
Let's talk real estate. If you've been thinking about buying your dream home or selling your existing property, Coberly Realty is here to help. We will serve you with the excellence and integrity you deserve. Visit our website at coberlyrealty.com or call our office at 719-931-3400 to schedule your consultation today.
Attention sports fans and travelers, experience our brand new terminal with quick, easy flights to your favorite destinations at the Garden City Regional Airport. It's time to fly local, fly home, fly Garden City.
Community State Bank at 717 North Main in Lamar and 1301 Main in Springfield is proud to support high school sports across Southeast Colorado. Stop by to make deposits or score fast and easy auto loans today. Community State Bank member, FDIC. Equal opportunity lender.
Need tools for your next project? A1 Rental and Sales has got you covered. From drills to jackhammers, they've got it all. Rent the tools you need when you need them. A1 Rental and Sales, 719-336-2771 for all your tool rental needs from A to Z.
Gear up for the big game with confidence. Cheyenne County Abstract has you covered for all of your property needs. From abstract of title, closing of land, loan, or home sale, we ensure your investment is in good hands. Cheyenne County Abstract, 130 South 1st Street in Cheyenne Wells, where your peace of mind is our priority. Good luck in today's game.
This has been a fun one here. Thank you very much for tuning in on our video live streaming on YouTube and Facebook. Scoreboard reads 21-12. The home team Granada Bobcats leading this game by 9 against the visiting Eagles from Eads. This is the Peacock Funeral Home halftime report. Just like a great coach, Peacock Funeral Home understands that every situation is unique. Whether you're planning or facing a loss, their experienced team, led by Clay and Cassie, will work with you to create a personalized plan honoring your loved one's memory. Visit 209 South 4th Street in Lamar or call 336-2234. Peacock Funeral Home, your trusted partner in times of need. Let's talk about the game. Got a little scoring breakdown here. To start the game off, Granada, Eads kicked the ball off to Granada. Granada got about 2 yards on their first rushing play. Not too much. And then 67-yard rushing touchdown just like that by Sebastian Pizarro. Broke a couple of tackles. He put the wheels on, put the jets on, and just burned them. They were good on the 2-point conversion kick. Good by number 2, Alejandro Perez. So just like that, Granada was up 8-0, not even a minute into the game. With about 4 minutes left to play in that first quarter, a 22-yard rushing touchdown by Karsten Buller of Eads. They were no good on the 2-point conversion kick by Ho there, though. So they made it 6-8 after 1 quarter of play. Then in that second quarter, took about 8 minutes before either team scored. 2 minutes, 1 second left to play in that second quarter. 75-yard rushing touchdown by number 32, Sebastian Pizarro, was Grenada ball at their 5-yard line, and he just kept going and going and going. No good on the 2-point conversion kick there by Perez, was wide. But they were up 14-6. But then the kickoff return, kicking it was Perez, and able to find it at about the 25-yard line for Eads was number 0. That is Anthony Paez, and he just ran. Anthony Paez has been doing excellent on defense tonight. He's been about the only one that can catch Pizarro and Cadena. So he was able to 55-yard kickoff return touchdown. They were no good on the 2-point conversion kick. So with just about 2 minutes left in that first half, it was 14-12. Grenada only up by 2. But then Grenada, just a great drive there. A little bit of a controversial flag, for the Grenada fans here. With 7 seconds left, it was first and goal at their 1-yard line. Pretty nifty play where I hadn't seen it before here in 6-man, where they had everybody spread out wide. The only people down there with the ball were the center and the quarterback for Grenada. So center snapped it real quick to Martinez. Center moved forward, caught the ball from Martinez real quick, then backwards lateral it, and then Martinez ran into the end zone. However, refs were saying something was wrong with it, and they just made him replay the down. They waved the flag off, but they made him replay the down anyways. They got stuffed there, but they eventually made it to the 1-yard line, and then a quick 1-yard passing touchdown from Martinez, able to find Alejandro Perez wide open in that right corner. So, and then after that, we're going to the 1-point conversion. So 21-12 is the current score. It's been a fun one. I'm harping on it quite a bit, but I'm happy to see that it's still a good game, despite not living up to, I guess, the scoring hopes. But it makes sense. Both these teams are so dang good at what they do. Somebody's 0 has got to go. Eads 4-0. Their lowest scoring game last week. They beat Wiley 52-0. Well, the Granada Bobcats, they had their closest game last week was 61-24, which is dominance over the Shira Wolverines. So Granada's, they've just been more dominant than Eads this season, it seems. In their 3 wins compared to Eads 4, because Eads they let up quite a lot of points too, but they normally just kind of like the old school run and gun Nuggets, where if the other team's scoring, you're scoring even more than what they are doing. So. But right now, the Grenada Bobcats able to stop them. It's been good moves from both teams. Game's going by pretty quick. First half done in just about an hour. 21-12, the Grenada Bobcats lead this game. And we got a 15-minute halftime clock now at about 9 minutes left, as you can see on our visuals. As right now we just got a bunch of kids playing on the field, which is always cool to see in these communities. When halftime happens, high schoolers, they go to locker rooms, talk shop, talk game, what are we going to do now? Well, it's cool to see, all the youngins out here just having fun. Great community gathering here. So many people here from both Eads and Grenada alike. They have got this place absolutely packed. But, yeah, after 1 half of play, scoreboard reads 21-12. The Grenada Bobcats lead this game by 9 against the visiting Eagles from Eads. We're going to take a pretty sizable break here. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'll be back in a little bit to bring you some more 6-man football coverage between Grenada and Eads. But until then, just hang out, enjoy the view, enjoy the time.
Fellowship Credit Union is cheering on all our local athletes this fall, whether it's under the lights on Friday night, on the court, or on the field. Your hard work and dedication inspires us all. Keep playing with heart, teamwork, and passion. Your community is behind you every step of the way. Fellowship Credit Union, where we are stronger together. Member NCUA and Equal Housing Lender.
Otero County Health Department supports the youth in Southeast Colorado. Stay informed, stay healthy, stay in the game. If you are ages 12 to 17 and want to quit smoking or vaping, My Life My Quit can help. For more information, click on mylifemyquit.org.
The historic Cow Palace Inn is charming and comfortable. Enjoy our cozy rooms and friendly service. Sports fans and teams are especially welcome. So come experience the warmth and hospitality of the historic Cow Palace Inn.
Wallace Gas and Oil at 606 North Main in Lamar believes the road to success comes through hard work, determination, and teamwork. Best of luck to all the student athletes in today's game. Wallace Gas and Oil for all your bulk propane fuel and oil needs. Call 336-7787.
Attention sports fans and travelers, experience our brand new terminal with quick, easy flights to your favorite destinations at the Garden City Regional Airport. It's time to fly local, fly home, fly Garden City.
Need tools for your next project? A1 Rental and Sales has got you covered. From drills to jackhammers, they've got it all. Rent the tools you need when you need them. A1 Rental and Sales, 719-336-2771 for all your tool rental needs from A to Z.
Peacock Funeral Home in Lamar appreciates the dedication and hard work that all of the student athletes in southeastern Colorado have put forth to make this season a success. With 4 generations of trust and service, Peacock Funeral Home cares about southeastern Colorado.
Sports fans looking for handcrafted food and cocktails in a one-of-a-kind setting. Tavern 1301, located inside the beautifully remodeled historic Cow Palace, is your go-to spot in Lamar. Tavern 1301, where flavor meets tradition.
Success is not owned, it's leased, and the rent is due every day. You have to put in your dues now. Let your success be your reward. Silwa's Liquor Store in Granada wishes the Bobcats the best of luck in today's game. Go Bobcats!
Catch the action with Tri-County Ford in Lamar. Drive away in style and comfort with our unbeatable selection of new and pre-owned cars and trucks. Visit Tri-County Ford today and get ready for the game in a ride that's a winner. Tri-County Ford, where game day excitement meets driving perfection.
Scooters Coffee is proud to support high school sports in Southeast Colorado. Scoot into Scooters Coffee and grab your favorite hot or cold drink and a delicious snack before heading to the game. Scooters Coffee, amazing people serving amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
We are coming back from halftime here in Granada. Been a little bit since you've heard from me, but scoreboard 21-12 still. The Granada Bobcats lead this game against the visiting Eads Eagles 6-man football action.
Number 24, Winder on the carry.
Pardon the technical difficulty real quick. Lost connection for a second, but we are back in action. Eads ball to start it off. 3rd and 9 at about their 20-yard line with the ball running up the left side. Trying to Buller, but he's going down the right side now. We do have a flag on the play. He is not caught there. Buller, he keeps on going. He will be finally tackled by number 2, Perez, but we do have a flag on the play way in the back there. Do a flag on the play. Let's see who it's for. Holding on Eads. So despite getting that great run by Buller, holding call will stop him there. As Eads versus Granada, 6-man football this evening. Thank you very much for tuning in. Scoreboard 21-12. The home team Bobcats lead this game by 9. Somebody's O has got to go. 3-0 Granada, 4-0 Eads. Hey, would like to give a big thank you to Granada School District, Saffir Spray Service Inc. and Eads, and Granada Stop the Shop. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. 9:09 left to go here in the third quarter. Will be a 3rd and 19 now for Eads. 10-yard holding penalty called on them. 3rd 19 at about their 10-yard line. Eagles in the huddle. And thank you very much for tuning in this evening. Did get some scores from the previous games happening today, like the Granada girls beat Eads in 3 sets in volleyball action. With the ball, Aiden Ho all the way back, looking for somebody to pass to, running pass. Was trying to find his man. Was looking for a number 21 for Eads, Weston Mitchek. But slow to get up there was Cadena. They're checking on him there. Hoping everything's all right there. As incomplete pass stops the clock at 9 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Granada leads this game 21-12. Will be Eads ball. 4th and 20 at their 10-yard line. I believe this will be their 4th punt of the game. Aiden Ho's done a pretty good job punting tonight. Hey, let's also thank Grenada's Stop to Shop, Fat Puppy Construction, Kerrigan Excavating, and S&K Fuel and Repair. Thank you to them for sponsoring the specific sports broadcast, Eads at Grenada. Eads in punting position, will snap. There's the punt. Will roll out of bounds right in front of us at about the Grenada 38-37 yard line. Also, last I heard, with about a minute and a half left in game time, 41-25, the Caliche team were up by 16 points against the Wiley Panthers. Sean Austin had the call for that game on the radio for us. So at about the 33-yard line, the Bobcats will have the ball. Our next sports broadcast after this one, tomorrow afternoon, I'll have the call for Shira at Springfield, some varsity volleyball action. But right now, Eads at Grenada. Grenada leads 21-12. They just got a great stop. Forced Eads to punt. Will be Grenada ball. 1st and 15 about their 32-yard line. Quarterback under center will pitch to the left to Pizarro. Pizarro tackled there. We'll gain about 3 yards. Hey, let's also thank Eads School District and My Wholesale Products. Call them at 719-336-0661 in Lamar. They check their messages daily. Also thank you to CNC Duval Ranch, Red Angus, breeding the best and eating the rest. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. Grenada ball, 1st and 2nd and 12 at about their 35-yard line. Quarterback under center. Will hand it off there quick, and they're pushing up on their own players as Cadena gets another quick 3-4 yards. Clock ticking, 8 minutes and counting left to go here in the third quarter, 21-12. Grenada leads this game by 9. Substitution for the Bobcats. Going to the bench, Jesus Perez coming in for him, Wyatt Pete. But Grenada looking to get the sweep over Eads in both sports as Grenada swept Eads out in the gym. Both teams pretty highly ranked in Class 1A. Same with these two teams in six-man football. Grenada ball 3rd and 7 at their 39-yard line. Will fake the handoff there. Quick pass to the wide open Alejandro Perez. That has been a great connection. He will walk out of bounds at about the Eads 27-yard line. And Wyatt Pete coming out.
Pass intended for number 55, Jesus Perez, balls incomplete.
Grenada looking for the pass to Jesus Perez. That one incomplete, though. 2nd and 15. Final score for the Wiley game. Found out that it was 49-25. Caliche taking down Wiley. But right now, 21-12 is the score. 7:15 left to play here in the third quarter. Grenada ball 2nd and 15 at the Eads 30-yard line. Got quarterback under center here. Will pitch back to Pizarro looking to run the left side. He has a blocker. He will evade one tackle. And Pizarro will finally get chased down there. Pushed out of bounds there by Eads. But Pizarro has been a real problem for Eads for Eads to deal with. Sebastian Pizarro just keeps getting them. As will be 1st and goal for Grenada at the 5-yard line, as they will have about 4 chances here to get at least 5 yards. And, it's with how they've been playing tonight, wouldn't be surprised if they get it in 2 downs. Let's see what they can do. 1st and goal at the Eads 5-yard line. Grenada ball, they lead by 9, 7 minutes and counting. With the ball handed it off there. Cadena gaining maybe a yard or 2 on the carry. 7 minutes and counting here in the third quarter. Grenada already with a sizable enough 9-point lead. Leading by 2 touchdowns there. Just barely with that 1-point conversion they got in that second quarter. As 2nd and goal. And about the 5-yard line for Grenada. We'll pitch it back. Sebastian Pizarro open on the left side, and he will run it on in. Will Sebastian Pizarro, he keeps his one heck of a game going. for the Granada Bobcats. Third quarter, 6:29 left to play here in the third quarter. He scores for them again on about a 5-yard rushing touchdown.
Number 2, Alejandro Perez, back to kick for the points.
Kicking will be Alejandro Perez after last time they opted not to. He's 1 for 1 of the night on kicks. Looking to make it 2 for 3. Oh, that one is short.
Kick is up. Kick is no
Stumps
good.
it a little bit. So no good there. So 27-12 is the score on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. The home team Granada Bobcats lead this game against the visiting team from Eads by 15 points now. Eads behind by a good margin. Thank you very much for tuning in. We're going to take a break, and then we'll be back with some more football.
Fat Puppy Construction is an authorized WIC Buildings dealer. They leverage their expertise and cutting-edge technology to ensure your building is not only durable and aesthetically pleasing, but built to last. Call Fat Puppy Construction today at 719-349-4613. Come on, let's build your dream.
The rehab team at Prowers Medical Center shares the commitment to ensure student athletes know what to do to prevent injuries. Prevention starts with warming up muscles, being well rested, and staying hydrated. To learn about body mechanics and how to best avoid injury, call 719-336-6728. Prowers Medical Center, your place for complete, compassionate care.
Score big with McClave State Bank. They offer competitive interest rates and convenient services to help you reach your financial goals. Open an account today and start winning. McClave State Bank, small enough to serve you well. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Game about to get back into action after the Granada Bobcats with a score. No good on the 2-point conversion kick, though. Kicking will be Alejandro Perez. 27-12, Granada leads by 15. Let's thank Precision Home and Lawn LLC and Silva's Liquor Store here in Grenada for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast, as that one rocketed out at about the Eads 21-yard line. Will be their ball. Hey, let's also thank Community State Bank, Otero County Health Department, and Lori Peterson Farm Bureau Insurance Agency for sponsoring this whole fall sports season here on KVAY. We appreciate the support there. As Eads 4-0 heading into this game, while Grenada 3-0. Somebody's O's got to go, and it looks like it might be the Eads Eagles, as the Grenada Bobcats have been able to thwart the normally high-octane Eads offense. Eads only scoring 6 points in each quarter so far. And if Grenada is able to keep them at that pace, they wouldn't even need to score anymore. Just that Grenada defense is really getting to Eads. As last week, Shara able to score about 24 points on Grenada. Well, the Eads Eagles really struggling here. But, still plenty of clock left. 6.5 left to go in the third quarter. Eads only trailing by 15. Paez breaks a few tackles. Ho gets a good pass there on a good route run. Let's see. Quick handoff there from Ho to the runner. Paez tackled up. But will be a flag on the play. Thank you to Ace Tire Service for bringing us all our penalties. Also thank you to Tri-County Ford, Coberly Realty, Wallace Gas and Oil, and Fellowship Credit Union for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. Holding on Eads. After they got about a 5-yard gain, will be holding call on them. We'll drop them back about 10 yards. Will remain first down, but now 1st and 25 there for the Eads Eagles at their 15-yard line. Tough going for them there. Deep in their own territory, but still first down. 1st and 25, though. Hey, let's also thank Cook Oil Company in Walsh, Tavern 1301, and Prowers Medical Center for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. Thank you very much for tuning in here on our YouTube and Facebook pages for our live video streaming. I'm your broadcaster tonight, Ethan Smith-Senna, here in Grenada. Lovely night here. Got quarterback Ho under center. Will hold the ball. He has Cadena running at him. He will throw to nobody to avoid getting sacked there. As Cadena able to break through and almost just sacking him. They were about to lose even more yardage. It was about to be 2nd and 35. Will remain 2nd and 25, though, for Eads. Hey, let's also thank Golden Plains Insurance Agency, McClave State Bank, Eads Consumer Supply, Ace Tire Service, and Peacock Funeral Home for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. 4:18 left to go in the third quarter. Eads balls, they trail 12-27. Quarterback, Ho, under center. Will pitch it back there. Almost dropped it there, but he able to maintain possession of it. Is Bowler tackled there by Cadena. Granada stopping this Eads offense very well tonight. 3rd and 25 still for the Bobcat, for Eads at their 15-yard line. They've already punted about 3-4 times tonight. If Granada keeps up this tough defense, this, impregnable fortress, the Eads Eagles are going to have to punt once again. They've punted more than they've scored touchdowns tonight, which is odd to say with how just high-scoring Eads has been this season. Granada locking them down. Quarterback under center, Ho falls back looking for a long bomb. He sends it looking for Paez. Paez! Oh, it was in his hands, bounced off his chest. He had it by his hands. It just rolled out. That is a tough pass to corral in, and he is unable to fully. If he did, though, would have got him all the way. Would have been about a 40-yard pass. Would have been great for Eads. Alas, though, good coverage by Granada. Look like Cadena there just staying on him. Made it as uncomfortable as possible for him to try to get a catch. And he got hands on it, but just didn't get all of it. So 4th and 25 for Eads at their own 15-yard line. I will be flabbergasted if they don't punt here, and they are in formation. There's a snap. And there is the punt. It is up. And will fall at about the Granada 24-yard line. Will be a Granada first down and about their 23-yard line. They lead this game 27-12 against the visiting Eads Eagles. Let's thank some more sponsors like Evergreen Electric, Bison Title Company, Tri-State Body Shop, Arc Valley Vision Care, and Scooters Coffee. Thank you to our sponsors. We appreciate all the support you bring us. So Granada ball, 1st and 15 at their 23-yard line. Earlier tonight, Granada beat Eads in 3 sets in volleyball. And Caliche took down Wiley 49-25 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard in 6-man football. Sean Austin had the call on the radio for that one. But right now, I'm your broadcaster tonight, Ethan Smith-Sena. Granada Eads 6-man football action. Quarterback, Martinez under the center. Will pitch it back to Pizarro. They've been loving to work that left side. And Mike was looking to work for him as he gains about 8 yards on the carry. Taken out of bounds. We'll stop clock at 5:11 here in the third quarter. Will be a second and about 5 or 6 there for the Granada Bobcats.
2nd down and 5 for the Bobcats.
Will be Granada ball still. 2nd and 5 at about their 32-yard line. Quarterback Martinez once again under center. 2 running backs behind him. Will pitch there to Cadena. Cadena looking to run, going to the left side, Oh, almost evading the tackle, but Winder, another clutch tackle there by him. But they will grab the first down and will the Granada Bobcats. Hey, let's also thank Garden City Regional Airport, Rancher Supply Lamar and La Junta, People's Credit Union of Lamar and Springfield, and Colorado Mills. Thank you to our sponsors. We appreciate the support. Hey, real quick, let's also thank Granada School District, Saffir Spray Service, Inc., and Fat Puppy Construction. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. Eads of Granada. Granada leads 27-12, 4:40 and counting left to play in the third quarter. Quarterback Martinez under the center, Hayner. They have Pizarro behind them. Will not pitch back, but instead, quick little pass to Cadena, but too short. Cadena reaching the hand out, trying to get a one-handed, scoop catch in there, unable to. Stop the clock at exactly 4.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Will be a 2nd and 15 for Granada at about the Eads 38-yard line. Coach Marquez for Granada. You can hear him shouting out the play calls there. Loving my view here in Granada up on top of the roof. Thank you to Arc Valley Vision Care, Lamar and La Junta for bringing me my beautiful view. Got the quarterback under center. Will pitch it back. Oh, but he dropped it. Did Pizarro, the Eads Eagles. He will pick it up, and he's running Fumble recovery there by Johnny Vasquez, the center. As dropping it for a second there was Sebastian Pizarro. And then good tackle by the Eads Eagles for Vasquez to pick it up before getting taken down by Pizarro there. But the Eads Eagles getting a break there as Granada was looking to string up together another great steady offense. But the Eads Eagles instead force a fumble, their second time recovering a fumble this game. 1st and 15 for them at the 15-yard line. We do have flag on the play there as Eads rushing down the gut.
Bowler on the carry. Penalty flag on the field.
Do a flag on the field there. They're talking to Bowler, the man with the ball. Brought it up about 3 yards. Face mask on Grenada. Let's also thank Grenada Stop the Shop, Kerrigan Excavating, and SNK Fuel and Repair. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. Grenada Eads football action as face mask called on Grenada. About half the distance there. Gets them from 1st and 15. 1st and goal at the 15 to 1st and goal at the about 7.5 yard line. 4 minutes and counting left to play in the third quarter. Oh, we do have a quick flag called. Another flag. Eads just got a face mask, or Grenada just got a face mask, but that time.
Procedure call on the Eagles.
Full start there on Eads, so they will get dropped back 5 yards there to about the 13-yard line. Substitution coming in, Paez for Winder. 4 minutes exact left on the clock here in the third quarter. Eads ball as they trail 12-27 against the home team. Bobcats are looking to mount a little bit of a comeback, but that's only possible if they're able to score here soon. It's about 13-yard line for the Eagles. 1st and goal there. After penalty from each team. Quarterback under the center. We do have whistles as timeout will be called by the Eads Eagles. And we are going to take one with them. 3:40 left to play here in the third quarter. Eads ball, 1st and goal at the 13-yard line. They trail 12-27 against the home team, Granada Bobcats. We're going to take a break, and then we're back here on KVAY with some more six-man football.
Granada Stop to Shop is your one stop for all things fuel, lottery, diesel, and groceries. They wish the best of luck to the Granada Bobcats this football season. Go Bobcats from everyone from Granada Stop to Shop.
Listen up, sports fans. Got a dent, scratch, or ding from the game day parking lot? Tri-State Body Shop has you covered. For fast, top-quality repairs at unbeatable prices, trust Tri-State Body Shop to get your ride back in the game. Stop on by Tri-State Body Shop at 204 West Poplar today and score big with unbeatable service.
People's Credit Union, your teammate in financial success, proudly supports Southeastern Colorado's school athletic programs. Whether you're saving for the big game or need a winning loan, come see us at People's Credit Union in Lamar and Springfield, where we work for you. Member NCUA.
As we come out of the Eads Consumer Supply time out, Eads ball. 1st and goal at the 13-yard line. They just called the first time out of the second half. 3:40 left to play in the third quarter. They trail by 15 against Grenada. They need points pretty bad here. And they're rushing it on the left side there, breaking free. That is number 12, Karsten Buller. And he breaks free. Even lost my eye for a second there. That'll be a 13-yarder. That time out proved very beneficial for the Eads Eagles as they cut the deficit to now 9 points once again. So good touchdown from Buller, his second of the game. All right, let's see if they're going to go for the two-point conversion kick once again. They're 0 for 2 tonight on it.
Back to kick for the points extra for the Eagles, number 15, Aiden Ho.
Instead, they will go for the two-point kick. Let's see if Eads can get it done this time around. Trying to get Grenada to flinch. There's the snap, there's the set, there's the kick. And it looked like it's blocked by Grenada partially there. So no good there. 0 for 3 on the night is Aiden Ho.
5 seconds left in the third quarter. Your score, Bobcats 27, Eagles 20.
Or excuse me, Eads Eagles. He's able to rip it just past. Grenada got a hand on it just barely, but instead Eads rips it through the goalpost. So 27-20, Grenada leads this game by 7 points against the visiting Eads Eagles. We'll take a break, then we'll bring you some more football.
Lamar Auto Parts is a proud sponsor of Southeast Colorado sports and takes this time to wish both teams the best of luck today. Have fun and play hard. For all of your auto part needs, see Lamar Auto Parts, your local Napa dealer.
Stop by our Lamar location, 204 South 4th Street, or visit our website, gn-bank.com, where your financial success is always the goal. Good luck to all area teams. GN Bank, the best place to bank and borrow.
Evergreen Electric is powering the action from energy-efficient solutions to expert installations. They've got you covered. So next time you're cheering on your favorite team, think of Evergreen Electric. They're lighting up your world 1 watt at a time.
Just now scoring for the Eads Eagles was Karsten Buller on a 13-yard carry there into the end zone. And they were good on the 2-point conversion kick. Here is the kick by Ho. Will fall out of bounds at about the Grenada 5-yard line.
Kick goes out of bounds. Penalty flag on the field.
27-20. Grenada ball as they lead by 7 points. Leading by just about a touchdown worth. Eads currently 1 for 3 on the night when it comes to the 2-point conversion kick. Well, Grenada 1 for 2 and 1 for 1 on the. Grenada. He's 1 for 3 on the 2-point conversion kick, 1 for 1 on the 1-point conversion. As will be 1st and 15 for Grenada at their 25-yard line. Thank you very much for tuning in on our YouTube and Facebook for live video streaming. We've been doing that this season. Thank you very much for tuning in. Grenada ball, 1st and 15. The center, Hayner, with the ball. We got the quarterback, Martinez, under center. We'll pitch it back to Cadena. Looking to go left side, and will be tackled there, but not before. Gain about 4 yards or so. Fernando Cadena. Cadena and Pizarro, they were excellent as freshmen for Grenada last year, and they're even better this year as sophomores. Quick substitution. Pete coming in for Jesus Perez. Hey, let's thank sponsors like the Eads School District and My Wholesale Products located at 105 South Main Street in Lamar. From janitorial to restaurant supplies, they got everything down there. Back to action. Quarterback under center for Grenada. We'll pitch it back. And that is Fernando Cadena. He's grabbed by the waist there by Buller. Buller has been excellent for the Eads Eagles tonight. A couple of rushing touchdowns along with some great tackles as well. Clock still ticking. 2:40 left to play in the third quarter. Grenada ball, 3rd and 10 at their 30-yard line. Quarterback under center once again. Not really any long snapping at all today unless they're, punting, whole Eads style. We'll fake the handoff. Angelo Martinez with the ball. He will throw a bomb looking for Perez. He almost gets there, does Alejandro Perez. No good there, though. As clock has stopped. 2:16 exact left to play here in the third quarter. Grenada 4th and 10 at their 30-yard line. They've punted once tonight. Let's see if they do it again. Yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. And also thank you to CNC Duval Ranch, Red Angus, breeding the best and eating the rest. Also thank you to Precision Home and Lawn, LLC, and Silva's Liquor Store here in Grenada. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast, Eads at Grenada football action. Grenada. Got Wyatt Pete under center. Will snap back. Oh, dropping it. Angelo Martinez. They were going for it instead of the punt. He's running. He will roll there.
Number 1, Angelo Martinez on the carry.
Will roll. Gain about 3 yards for him, however. That will be a turnover on downs. Will be Eads ball, 1st and 15 to the 32-yard line. Just like that, Eads in the game once again. They were just down by 15. Now they're only down by 7 after, great fumble recovery by Johnny Vasquez earlier. The center able to just drop on the ball and they gained about 5-10 yards in the carry afterwards. Now just like that, Eads a great stop, looking to take the momentum on their side now. The center, Vasquez with right at the ball. The quarterback, Ho, under the center here. 2:07 left to go in the third quarter. Eads ball, they trail by 7. They're at the Grenada 32-yard line. Will hand it off there to Karsten Buller. Karsten Buller breaks some tackles. Only man on him is Cadena. Cadena Great tackle by Cadena, just in time behind the Bobcats all throughout. Quarterback Ho under center, first and goal at the 5. We'll pitch it back there, but Paez, able to read it, is number 7, Fernando Cadena. Excellent on offense, excellent on defense. He stops Paez, tackles him for a loss of 5 yards, so now second and goal for Eads at the 10-yard line. Hey, let's thank Cheyenne County Abstract and Cheyenne Wells, Cook Oil Fuel Services in Walsh, and the historic Cow Palace Inn for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. Second and goal for Grenada at the 10-yard line. For Eads at Grenada's 10-yard line. 1.5 left to go in this third quarter and counting. Quarterback Ho under center. Will pitch it back there. That time turn on the left side. He will be engulfed, but not before gaining about 4 yards on the rush. That's Karsten Buller. Minute and some change. Ticking away here. Winder getting subbed out for number 0, Paez. 3rd and 7 for Grenada, or for Eads. 3rd and 7 for Eads at Grenada's 7-yard line. Yeah, 3rd and goal at the 7-yard line. Eads with the ball, 45 and counting. Will pitch it back to Paez. Paez finds a gap in the middle. He will be engulfed by 3 defenders, not before he gets about 3-4 yards there. So Eads is right there, knocking on the door. 30 seconds and counting in the third quarter. Eads ball, they trail 20-27 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. That big tackle by Cadena when it was first and goal at the 5-yard line made it 2nd and 10. 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line. Excellent work by Cadena to give Grenada more breathing room now. Eads, 4th and goal at about the 3-4 yard line. Eads, they would like something here. Snap. Pitch it back. Let's see number 24. That is Shane Winder as it's pitched back to him. Winder, met his man at the 1-yard line, able to body his way through it to make it 26-27. Eads only trailing by 1 point on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. Believe will most likely go for the 2-point conversion kick for the lead. Let's see what they do here. As that scored with exactly 3 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Yeah, they will be going for the 2-point conversion kick. Aiden Ho. Started 0 for 2, but now he's 1 for 1 this second half. There's a snap, there's the set, there's the kick. That one is up, and it is good. Aiden Ho with the kick. He gives the Eads Eagles their first lead of the night, 28-27. 3 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're back.
Eads Consumer Supply and Hometown Gas and Grill would like to wish both teams in today's contest the best of luck. Play hard and represent your school respectfully. When it comes down to the wire, the team with the most heart will win. Good luck from Eads Consumer Supply, Hometown Gas and Grill.
Are you a student athlete looking to take your game to the next level? Mr. D Sports has the gear and the expertise to help you succeed. From cleats to compression shirts to protective gear, they've got everything you need to perform your best. Visit Mr. D Sports downtown Lamar today and get ready to dominate.
Cook Oil Fuel Services LLC in Walsh is a proud sponsor of today's game. Located across the street from Cook Oil Company, they have octane fuel and diesel fuel available at the pumps. And they still take care of your bulk fuel needs for the farm, ranch, or home. Cook Oil Fuel Services LLC.
Aiden Ho, after scoring the 2-point conversion kick, will be doing the kickoff for the Eads Eagles here. 3 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. 28-27 Eads, their first lead of the night. They lead by 1. They were down. Good margin. They were down at 27-12, but since then, able to bring it back. Scoring 16 points just like that. Aiden Ho with the kickoff. There in the back, Fernando Cadena will pick it up at their 1-yard line. And he finds some open space. He's still a-going, but he will be tackled at about the Grenada 19-yard line. Or excuse me, a 13-yard line. 14-yard line. So 3 quarters in, 28-27. The Eads Eagles are in the lead, scoring 16 points this quarter. While the Granada Bobcats scoring just 6. So Eads outscoring them by 10 there. So we will now take a break, and then we'll be back to bring you the fourth and possibly final quarter of this football game.
At Golden Plains Insurance, they understand that hard work, teamwork, and dedication to excellence are necessary elements to building a winning team. They are a proud sponsor of today's broadcast. Golden Plains Insurance, prepared for your future.
From injury recovery to peak performance, Da Vinci Physical Therapy's got you covered. Call Joe McCaleb today at 719-940-1220 or stop by and visit Da Vinci Physical Therapy, located at 201 South 5th Street in Lamar.
Dee and the staff at Bison Title Company know a bit or two about hard work and dedication. They want to wish the best of luck to both teams in today's game. Bison Title Company is a proud sponsor of this high school sports broadcast.
Precision Home and Lawn LLC is proud to support our youth in Southeast Colorado, local and affordable. They've got you covered for all your home needs, painting, siding, irrigation, privacy fencing, and so much more. For details, just click on Precision Home and Lawn LLC on Facebook.
Fourth quarter getting underway in this close one. Not as high scoring as, you might have thought looking at their scores coming into this game, but it's just as close as you would think. Eads leads 28-27. Granada to start it off. They pitch it back. That's Sebastian Pizarro. He's breaking some tackles. Finally taken down by 3 Eads players. Just like that, he grabs Granada a first down, first play of the quarter.
That's good for a Bobcat first down.
Granada first down about their 30-yard line. Granada winning that first quarter 8-6. They won the second quarter 13-6. And then that third quarter was won by Eads 16-6. Eads leads this game by 1. Quick review of the other game that's happened tonight. Caliche beat Wiley 49-25 in six-man football. While earlier tonight here in Granada, Granada continue their winning streak as they sweep Eads in volleyball action. Granada have been incredible this season. Running it up the gut there was number 7, Cadena. Cadena stopped. Not before he gained them about 3-4 yards on the carry. Clock is ticking, 9:20 and counting left to go here in the fourth quarter. Granada ball, they trail by just 1 point. Eads looking for some more stops. Granada looking to, reignite their offense from that first half. As thank you very much for tuning in here on our YouTube and Facebook for our live video streaming here on KVAY. I'm your broadcaster tonight, Ethan Smith-Senna. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as we have got a great football game between two of the best teams when it comes to six-man football. Quarterback Martinez under center. Will fake the handoff. He still has ball. Let's see. He's checking right. There's the pass. Losing his footing for a second there was Alejandro Perez. Sebastian Pizarro. He will gain him about 5 yards on the pass there.
Penalty flag on the field.
We do have a flag, though. Thank you to Ace Tire Service for bringing us all of our penalties. Also, thank you to Lamar Auto Parts, Jane & Choose Mr. D Sports, Da Vinci Physical Therapy, and Brew Unto Others. Thank you to our sponsors as holding called on the Eagles. As they're walking all the way to where the flag is, believe. Let's see. While that happens, let's thank more sponsors like Granada School District, Saffir Spray Service, Inc., and Fat Puppy Construction. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. Eads at Granada. Granada slowly but surely advancing into Eads territory. Granada 3-0 heading into this game. Eads is 4-0. Eads, though, they have been in a lot closer games this season. Not much closer than Granada, as they've both been very dominant against their opponents. But they played more ranked teams than the Bobcats. So let's see if that experience pays off or if just this dynamic offense by Granada wins out tonight. As Sebastian Pizarro has been just incredible tonight on the running game. Gains him about 4 yards there. Tackled, but extended his body all the way out. Getting as much distance as he can. Does it every single time he's tackled just to get him as much leeway as possible, as much yardage as possible. Granada second and about 13 at the Eads 32-yard line. Yeah, lovely night here in Granada, and it is just packed to the gills here. Man, it's not going to be the best. It's not going to be the most fun getting out of here because it's just so busy. Everybody's going to stay here for a good while after the game as well because it's just it's a great feeling here. He pitches it back to Cadena. Cadena looking to rush it down the left side. Eads there. They engulf him, though. He gains about a yard. Will be a Granada ball third and 11 at about the Eads 30-yard line. You're tuning in here on KVAY. Our next sports broadcast, I'll be bringing you volleyball tomorrow night, or tomorrow afternoon. Sharon at Springfield at approximately 3 p.m. start time. Coach Marquez of Granada talking to the quarterback Martinez. Martinez with 1 passing touchdown tonight. Scoreboard 28-27. The visiting team from Eads leading by 1. Granada ball. 3rd and 11 for them at the Eads 30-yard line. They trail by 1 with 6:40 and counting left to go in the fourth quarter. With the ball, Martinez, no handoff. He has some Eads players running him down, though. And he will throw the pass. He will connect it to number 22. That is Wyatt Pete. He was there on the route. So now 4th and about 8 at about the 22-yard line for the Granada Bobcats. I believe they're going to go for it. They're in Eads territory. They're going to keep the pace up. That seems to what's been the coaching philosophy of Trigger Marquez, what I've seen over the few years. So let's see if that is indeed what he goes for, or if they decide to punt. As clock is ticking, 6 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. Granada ball, 4th and 8 at about the Eads 22, 23-yard line. I've seen them go for this plenty of times, and I've seen it work out more often than not for these Bobcats. But we do have a timeout call. Big thank you to Eads Consumer Supply for bringing us all our timeouts. Timeouts called by Coach Marquez of Granada. I believe that's their second one this half. That's something to keep in mind about. 5:41 left to go in the fourth quarter. Granada 4th and 8 at the Eads 27-yard line. We're going to take a break, and then we're back to bring you some more six-man football.
Cooks Floor and Wall would like to congratulate all of our student athletes for their hard work, persistence, and dedication with their ultimate goal of success in the classroom and in sports. Cooks Floor and Wall, 209 East Olive Street in Lamar, is a proud sponsor of today's sporting event.
Discover the heart of sustainability with Colorado Mills. We're dedicated to connecting farmers and customers through our innovative sunflower products. From heart-healthy oil to premium livestock feed, we ensure nothing goes to waste. Join us in supporting local growers and a healthier planet. Get to know Colorado Mills, where quality meets sustainability. Visit us today and taste the difference.
Kick off your day at Brew Unto Others, where good vibes and great drinks meet. Visit us today, and remember, we've got your coffee break covered. Brew Unto Others, where drinks and kindness are always on the menu.
We are getting ready to come out of the Eads Consumer Supply timeout. Both teams, using all of it here as we have got a close one. Razor thin margin right now. Will be Granada ball, 4th down, 8 yards to go at about the Eads 22-yard line. Granada trails by just 1 point, 27-28. Eads ended that third quarter grabbing their first lead of the game. Granada looking to overtake them once again. Granada, quarterback, under center. He will fake the pitch off. He is far on the left side. There's the pass, and it is swatted out by Aiden Ho. No flag. That is a clean defensive play by Ho. If he wasn't there, would have been in another excellent connection to Cadena and probably would have been touchdown for Granada. Good coverage by Ho of Eads. Swats it out. Eads staying alive here. Now, there's still plenty of time left. There's still 5.5 minutes left, so, it's not really time-wasted material yet for the Eads Eagles. 5:35 exact left to go in the fourth quarter. Eads ball, 1st and 15 at about their 27-yard line. They lead 28-27. It is a close one, though. Oh, boy. Eads, in their white with their purple and gold, while Granada in the green and a white. This has been one heck of a game. Thank you for joining me tonight. Quarterback under center for Eads. Ho will hand it off quick. They're looking to run it up the gut, but he was pushed back there by Granada. They've grown privy to that Carson Buller run up the gut. Will be a gain of about a yard. 2nd and 14 at about the 28-yard line for the Eads Eagles. Clock is ticking, though. 5:15 and counting. Left in the fourth quarter, Eads with just a 1-point lead. It's the fourth quarter here. And now Eads looking to break through. That was Shane Winder with the carry. He's done really well tonight coming off the bench. He had that great He had that great fumble recovery to start the game off in that first quarter. And then after that, had a rushing touchdown earlier in the third. You know, Winder's been putting on one heck of a game for him. So now 3rd down and 9 yards to go. 28-27 is the score. Eads leads. The Eagles lead. 3rd and 9 for them at about their 34-yard line. Oh, boy. This is a good one. Quarterback under center. And will not pitch off. Quick pass to the left side. He's wide open. Good pass there on the left side. He's able to find, that is number 21, Weston Mitchek on the route there. Yeah, thank you very much for tuning in here on KVAY, here on our live video streaming. Eads pushing the pressure on Granada. They do go out of bounds. So stops the clock. 4:48 left to go in the fourth quarter. Eads ball, 1st and 15 at the Granada 33-yard line. Hey, let's thank some sponsors like Granada Stop to Shop, Kerrigan Excavating, and SNK Fuel and Repair. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. Pitching it back with the ball. That is Winder looking to rush up. No good. Will only gain a yard, maybe not even any. Hey, let's also thank My Wholesale Products at 105 South Main in Lamar, Eads School District, and CNC Duval Ranch Red Angus Beef, breathing the best and eating the rest. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. As, don't know if you can tell, I'm in a great mood because I get to call a wonderful 6-man football game. You know, these two teams have just been so great this season. Could definitely see a rematch possibly later in the season, in the postseason, but we'll see when we get there. Scoreboard reads 28-27. The Eads Eagles lead just barely by 1 point against the home team, Granada Bobcats. We'll take a break for the Eads Consumer Supply timeout, then we'll be back with some more action.
Rancher Supply in Lamar and La Junta appreciates all the hard-working athletes and coaches across Southeast Colorado. If you need a vehicle as hard-working as our student athletes, stop in and get a tough truck at Rancher Supply of Lamar and La Junta. Rancher Supply wishes the best of luck to all student athletes.
Feel the excitement of the game with the grip and power of B.F. Goodrich and Michelin tires. Experience the thrill of action, knowing your tires are up to the challenge. Stop by Ace Tire and save on your next set of B.F. Goodrich and Michelin tires. Ace Tire, proud to bring you this sports broadcast.
As we come out of the Eads Consumer Supply timeout, 28-27, Eads leads. 2nd and 14 for him at the Granada about 30-yard line. Looking to rush it up is Karsten Buller. Stopped there. Gang tackled by plenty of Eads players, but he gained some yardage. Some solid yardage. Buller has just been incredible for the Eads Eagles tonight. Clock is ticking. 4:20 and counting here in the fourth quarter. 3rd down, 9 yards to go for Granada, or for Eads, at the Granada 26-yard line. Eads only leading by just 1 point, 28-27 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. Quarterback, Ho under the center. Vasquez with that great fumble recovery earlier in the game. Will pitch it all the way back to Winder. Winder looking to go down the right sideline. He will shake one tackler. Spin move going out of bounds. Shane Winder, excellent work to grab him a 1st down. They will go out of bounds, though, stopping the clock. I believe both teams are on to their last time outs of the game. 3:50 exact left to play here in the fourth quarter, 28-27. Eads leading by 1. They do have substitutions for both teams. Jesus Perez going to the bench for Granada. Coming in for him is Wyatt Pete, who's done pretty well tonight. Currently 1st and a goal for Eads, but at the worst 1st and goal at the 15-yard line. But Buller, he breaks through before getting hard tackled down there by Cadena. He gets great yardage once again. Will be 2nd and goal at about the 5-yard line, 4-yard line. Buller, he having one heck of a game. But let's see, Granada, despite being down by 1, and Eads, in striking distance here, I've seen crazier in football games than Granada coming back from this position. The Bobcats with how they've played tonight, with how they've played this season, the last few seasons, all the seasons under head coach Tregan Marquez, this game is not lost at all. At all. Eads ball, 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line. Quarterback under center. Will pitch it back to Anthony Paez. Paez, though, he does break free in the middle. Will be about a 5-yard rushing touchdown by Anthony Paez to run the score up just a little bit more in favor of the Eads Eagles. So 34-27 is the score in favor of the Eads Eagles. Apologies, just noticed I had their scores flipped on the live scoreboard. My apologies for that, but scoreboard is 34-27. Eads is leading.
Number 15, Aiden Ho, back to kick.
Aiden Ho will kick. 2 for 4 tonight. Looking to make it 3 for 5. Let's see. Eads. Here is the snap, the set, the kick. It is up, but it is barely good.
2 minutes, 59 seconds left in the ball.
That one is barely good, almost getting doinked off there. 36-27. The Eads Eagles lead by 9 points, though, as that 2-point kick conversion could be the death knell for the Granada Bobcats. We're going to take a break, then we're back to bring you some more football action.
Protect your team, your home, and car with our winning coverage plans at Community Insurance Agency. With 2 locations, 13 South Main Street in Lamar and 1165 Main Street in Springfield. Don't miss out on the best insurance coverage at Community Insurance Agency, an equal opportunity provider.
Don't just wear your eyewear. Make a statement with Arc Valley Vision Care. Sophisticated, funky, classic, and everything in between. Ask about their specialty sports glasses for the athletes in your family. Your clear choice for clear vision in La Junta and Lamar. Arc Valley Vision Care.
Let's talk real estate. If you've been thinking about buying your dream home or selling your existing property, Coberly Realty is here to help. We will serve you with the excellence and integrity you deserve. Visit our website at coberlyrealty.com or call our office at 719-931-3400 to schedule your consultation today.
As we come out of the Eads Consumer Supply timeout, man, we have got one heck of a game. Thank you very much for joining me on this cool Friday night. The Eads Eagles will kick. Will Aiden Ho blast it downfield? Will be caught by Fernando Cadena. They need yards. They need a kickoff return touchdown, but Cadena can't do that much of a miracle here. Scoreboard 36-27. The Eads Eagles lead this game by 9 points, just out of reach of a touchdown in the 2-point kick conversion. Granada would still be down by 1. As Granada, solidly were winning that first half of that third quarter. Eads came in swinging and won that third quarter 16-6. They got more privy to Granada's attacks. And since halftime, have only allowed 1 Granada touchdown. Well, since then, they have scored quite a few themselves. They've scored 3 themselves. Here's the set. Passes on over to the left side to Pizarro. Pizarro eventually shoestringed there by Winder. Winder, excellent kid off the bench for him tonight. Fumble recovery, touchdown, great tackles like that. Granada, though, pushing the pace. 2.5 minutes and counting left to go in game time. Granada trailing by 9 points. They've tried onside kicks throughout the game. So if they can do that, if they get a touchdown here and can make it that far, let's see what the Granada Bobcats can do. Will fake the handoff. Martinez, quick pass to left side in the pocket to Alejandro Perez. Perez starts there, but he holds the ball on the catch. That has been a very solid connection. One thing I did notice for the Granada Bobcats last week against Shira, one of the best players for him, did excellent when it came to the receiving game, was number 8. Sizer Freeman Swindell. Don't see him out here for the Granada Bobcats tonight, though. On the program, but don't see him suited up, which is a sore miss because he was excellent in that game against Raw last week. But back to game action. Martinez getting chased, almost sacked, and that's an interception. What the heck is going on there? Incredible work by the Eads defense overall. Number 26, Ethan Britton, he was just riding Angelo Martinez. Martinez was trying to just throw it on the ground, stop the clock, don't take any yards, don't lose any yards. But instead, Karsten Buller, diving catch on the pick. My goodness, Buller, that boy has been incredible for the Eads Eagles, as very well may be the death knell in the Granada Bobcats. Eads ball, they lead by 9 points on the Pryor's Medical Center scoreboard. 2 minutes for the Eads Eagles. Eads, looking to just run the clock here. They spiked it there. They're just looking to waste the time as they lead by 9 points. 2 minutes left to play. Hey, let's thank sponsors like A1 Rental and Sales, GN Bank, Lamar and Eads, and Cook's Floor and Wall. Thank you to our sponsors. Eads lined up here. Quarterback under the center. And they will play here. Number 24, Winder, running up. Will be about 3rd and 10 here, as we do have a timeout called, I believe.
Timeout, Bobcats.
Timeout by Granada, their last timeout of the game, 1:20. The clock has stopped. We'll take a break with them. We'll be back in a bit here on KVAY.
Community State Bank at 717 North Main in Lamar and 1301 Main in Springfield is proud to support high school sports across Southeast Colorado. Stop by to make deposits or score fast and easy auto loans today. Community State Bank member, FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Gear up for the big game with confidence. Cheyenne County Abstract has you covered for all of your property needs. From abstract of title, closing of land, loan, or home sale, we ensure your investment is in good hands. Cheyenne County Abstract, 130 South 1st Street in Cheyenne Wells, where your peace of mind is our priority. Good luck in today's game.
Fellowship Credit Union is cheering on all our local athletes this fall, whether it's under the lights on Friday night, on the court, or on the field. Your hard work and dedication inspires us all. Keep playing with heart, teamwork, and passion. Your community is behind you every step of the way. Fellowship Credit Union, where we are stronger together. Member NCUA and equal housing lender.
As we come out of the Eads Consumer Supply timeout, the Eads Eagles, the visiting team, lead this game 36-27. Minute 20 left to play in game time. As Granada were in the driver's seat for the majority of the game, but then near the end of the third quarter, the Eads Eagles grabbed the first lead of the game, and just like that, wide open for the pass, Weston Mitchak. As I was yapping about, Weston Mitchak gets open on the play for about a 35-yard passing touchdown. Believe that is the first passing touchdown of the game for the Eads Eagles. As he finds Weston Mitchak, does Aiden Ho. Aiden Ho getting ready for the 2-point conversion kick. Missed his first two in the first and second quarter respectively, but since then he has been automatic. Eads leads now 42-27. As they have just really exploded here in the late game.
Number 15, Aiden Ho, back to kick for the points.
Aiden Ho kicking once again. Aiden Ho, snap, set, kick. That one is up, and that one has the distance, the height, and it's good there. 2-point conversion kick. The Eads Eagles lead 44-27 on the Pryor's Medical Center scoreboard. We're going to take a quick little break, and then we're back to bring you the conclusion of this game.
Otero County Health Department supports the youth in Southeast Colorado. Stay informed, stay healthy, stay in the game. If you are ages 12 to 17 and want to quit smoking or vaping, My Life My Quit can help. For more information, click on mylifemyquit.org.
The historic Cow Palace Inn is charming and comfortable. Enjoy our cozy rooms and friendly service. Sports fans and teams are especially welcome. So come experience the warmth and hospitality of the historic Cow Palace Inn.
Wallace Gas.
How is it going as we come out of the Eads Consumer Supply just scoring here were the Eads Eagles as, 21-12, the score after halftime. Granada was up by 9. Was looking like it would be tough for Eads to come back, but they really came back swinging, firing full force. A little bit of a second half team tonight where the Eads Eagles able to thwart the Granada offense best they could. Granada scoring 21 in the first half, while just 6 points here in the second. Minute and some change left to play in a game time. Eads has got this one won. They lead by 17 points on the Pryor Medical Center scoreboard. Aiden Ho with a cannon of a leg. There is the kick. As I say that, I'm going to onside kick it. Oh, and they recover! My goodness, they recover! Anthony Paez came in like a speeding bullet and caught and grabbed that pupper, corralled it in, and that'll be Eads, probably just going to spike the ball, run clock, and that'll be all she wrote. Man, I just had to jinx it. I'm sorry about that. Good old broadcaster jinx saying he's got a leg on him and then goes for the onside kick, and then we see a successful onside kick. Paez bullets in for it. Eads, game was looking all Grenada in that first half, but since then Eads has really just shown, despite being down that halftime, they really just evolved through then. But, no discredit to the Grenada team either. Both these teams, I see deep playoff runs in this year. My goodness. I could honestly see this being the state championship game. Shinewell, Stratton, Idalia, Otis, all great teams, all good teams. I could see either of these teams taking them on. I'll be honest with you. These are some great teams, both local here, along with good old Cheyenne Wells, that's defending state champs. But Eads, Grenada, these could be some dark horse picks. They always are. Always make it to at least state, more often than not, second round as well. It will spike it there. As the clock is running out, both teams leave the field. The visiting Eads Eagles are now 5-0 on the season in their toughest battle. They beat Grenada in a close one, 44-27. I say close one, and I mean it. If Eads wasn't pushing the pace in those last 3 minutes, it would not it was close. Eads, able to come out stronger there in the end. Grenada taking their first loss, 3-1. Man, what a game that one was. Thank you very much for tuning in for that broadcast. We're going to take a 1-minute break, and then I'm back to bring you the McClave State Bank post-game show.
Wallace Gas and Oil at 606 North Main in Lamar believes the road to success comes through hard work, determination, and teamwork. Best of luck to all the student athletes in today's game. Wallace Gas and Oil for all your bulk propane fuel and oil needs. Call 336-7787.
Looking for a reliable source for all your bulk fuel deliveries? Look no further than Cook Oil Company in Walsh. We've got you covered for all your tire needs and the best Can-Am side-by-sides and accessories. Fuel your adventures with us. Call Cook Oil Company today.
Hi, Alan Roach for Farm Bureau Insurance. Farm Bureau Insurance is known for its commitment.
Need tools for your next project? A1 Rental and Sales has got you covered. From drills to jackhammers, they've got it all. Rent the tools you need when you need them. A1 Rental and Sales, 719-336-2771 for all your tool rental needs from A to Z.
It is time for the McClave State Bank post-game show. Thank you very much for tuning in. This postgame brought to you by McClave State Bank. How important is convenience? Well, what if you didn't have to drive to the bank and wait in line at the drive-thru? McClave State Bank now offering convenient mobile banking and mobile deposit. They offer fast, efficient service and a friendly staff that can handle all your banking needs. You'll save time with the convenience and ease of their online banking. And for even more convenience, stop by in Lamar at 309 East Olive Street. McClave State Bank, small enough to serve you well. Member FDIC. Final score 44-27. The Eads Eagles come back and win this one in the fourth quarter. What a great game from both teams, honestly. So scoring, Grenada won the first quarter 8-6. Won the second quarter 13-6. They were up 21-12 heading in that third quarter, which saw Eads win that third quarter 16-6. They came out swinging in that second half. They were up 28-27. 28-27 after 3 in that fourth quarter. Halted Grenada. Grenada, they couldn't get anything. Threw an interception there near the end. Eads even got a fumble recovery there in that third quarter by Johnny Vasquez, the center. And then Eads win that fourth quarter 16-0. Aiden Ho 0 for 2 in the first half when it came to his 2-point conversion kicks. But after that was 4 for 4. That boy was automatic. But Grenada fall, their first loss of the season. And they're now 3-1, while Eads 5-0, and they continue their unbeaten streak, but definitely their toughest game of the season. That one was razor close till the very end there, as Grenada just kind of seemed like they ran out of gas near the end there, and Eads taking advantage of it. They really just used the momentum to their advantage. But, man, that was a fun one. A real fun one. It is now time to bring you the Golden Plains Insurance MVP. Golden Plains Insurance in Lamar, Springfield, Walsh, Rocky Ford, and Eads, bringing a lifetime of experience to the table when they discuss your farm and ranch insurance needs. They're committed to you, not just some corporation, so they have the freedom and authority to create the perfect policy custom designed for your operation. Independent and homegrown, just like you, Golden Plains Insurance, prepared for your future. First off, Granada Bobcats. That boy, Sebastian Pizarro, only a sophomore. He is going to be a threat for years to come. Oh, my goodness. That kid is incredible, along with Cadena. You know, that Martinez, great there as quarterback. Alejandro Perez, very solid as kicker, good receiver as well. Pete and Jesus Perez, solid there on the line. You know, Granada, nothing but good things to say about him. Great team. You know, great coaching. Just tonight, Eads Eagles able to take them out, 44-27. You know, Winder coming up big tonight. Got that fumble recovery in the beginning of the game for him. Had some clutch tackles to stop Sebastian Pizarro from scoring some touchdowns. And had a rushing touchdown of his own. So good work from him. You know, Anthony Paez with that absurd, 55-yard kickoff return. That was nutty. That was ridiculous, but he did it. Made it look easy. And then had that great onside kick recovery near the end there to end the game. But, you know, we have got to give it to Karsten Buller. That kid was something else tonight. Offense, defense, wherever you needed him, he was there. He got some swats on the night to stop a big pass. He got that interception near the end to give Eads the last, possession they really needed. Just wonderful work from him. And along with Aiden Ho, he went 4 for 6 from the kicks tonight and had a couple passing touchdowns as well. He did great tonight, too. You know, I just can't, praise each and every one of these athletes enough, as that game was just so much fun. I'm so happy I had the privilege to bring it your way. 44-27, the final score. The Eads Eagles take down the home team, Granada Bobcats. Great game. Quick little review of games that happened tonight. Sean Austin had the call on the radio. Wiley beat Caliche 49-25. Earlier tonight, Granada, my goodness, they're keeping up their incredible volleyball streak. I think on a 9-game winning streak. They beat Swink, who are ranked top 10. I don't know their exact ranking. Top 10 in the state in 2A volleyball. And Granada swept them last night. And then they swept a very strong Eads team earlier today as well. So Granada volleyball, that is something to watch out for this season too. Granada football fall to 3-1. Eads football 5-0 on the season. Was a league game for both of them. Now Eads 2-0 in league play. Granada 1-1. That'll do it for me. A couple things before I sign off though. Thank you to all of the following for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. Thank you to the Granada School District. Man, shout outs to them. During halftime, grab me a baked potato from the concessions. Ooh, that was a good eat. But yeah, thank you to Granada School District, Saffir Spray Service, Inc., Fat Puppy Construction, Granada Stop the Shop, Kerrigan Excavating, S&K Fuel and Repair, My Wholesale Products at 105 South Main in Lamar, the Eads School District, man, they're so nice over there, CNC Duval Ranch, Red Angus Beef, breeding the best and eating the rest, Precision Home and Lawn LLC, and Silva's Liquor Store here in Granada. 21 to enter, 21 to purchase. Thank you to all of them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. The Eads Eagles take down Granada 44-27 on the Powers Medical Center scoreboard. I'm your broadcaster, Ethan Smith-Senna. You'll next hear from me tomorrow afternoon, about 3 p.m. or so, depending on the JV game prior. We'll be bringing you the varsity game of Sherrod at Springfield volleyball action. So be sure to tune in here on our live video streaming along with the radio tomorrow afternoon for that volleyball broadcast. But that'll do it. 44-27, Eads takes down Granada, 6-man football. I'm your broadcaster, Ethan Smith-Senna, as you're tuning in to KVAY here on YouTube and Facebook. As always, though, you have a great rest of your night.
Peacock Funeral Home in Lamar appreciates the dedication and hard work that all of the student athletes in southeastern Colorado have put forth to make this season a success. With 4 generations of trust and service, Peacock Funeral Home cares about southeastern Colorado.
Sports fans looking for handcrafted food and cocktails in a one-of-a-kind setting. Tavern 1301, located inside the beautifully remodeled historic Cow Palace, is your go-to spot in Lamar. Tavern 1301, where flavor meets tradition.